Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a Church Guy Sports Show. Tonight is special this is our last show of 2025, and we're closing the year the same way we opened it. Big conversations, real analysis, and no wasted time. This show is packed, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to start in New York, of course, because, well, we're Knicks fans for the most part. And for the first time in a long time, 30 years to be exact, the Knicks are doing something that we really haven't seen in a long time. We're off to our best start in 30 years. Right now, the Knicks look like a team that's not just competing in the Eastern Conference, but truly is eyeing a run at the championship. Detroit has held the number one spot, but the New York Knicks are coming. And what makes this run different is how it's happening. Mike Brown's team has been dealing with injuries the last couple of weeks, but they haven't missed a beat. Instead of tightening up the rotation, instead of just trying to survive, the young players have stepped up. Tyler Kolek, Mo Diawara, of recently McCullough, Kevin McCullough Jr. This is a clear departure from the previous philosophy, and it matters. This actually feels sustainable for for the first time in a long time. The question now is simple. Are they ready to take this next step and to become the beast of the Eastern Conference? It's not just a feel-good story. It's a real thing. Out in the Western Conference, the story's taken a little bit of an unexpected turn out there. The Oklahoma City Thunder were on a historic pace, playing fast, playing free, playing fearless, on a run that we've never really seen before. Until a 2-week stretch where they ran into Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. 3 losses in 2 weeks. 3 losses in 2 weeks for a team that only has 6 losses the entire season. Now, we have to ask, is it just a bad matchup? Was it bad timing? And this is what I think, and we're going to talk about it, did San Antonio expose some cracks in OKC's style that other teams are now going to try to copy and emulate? Great teams adjust, so we'll see if the Thunder can. And with all of this movement across the league, the calendar does matter. The February 5th trading deadline is approaching, and the question isn't if teams are going to make moves, it's who's going to get desperate enough to make a move first. We'll have buyers, sellers, contenders, rebuilders. We're talking about everybody and everything that could potentially be on the move in 2026 as we move toward the NBA playoffs and we round out the playoff picture. Then we want to turn to the squared circle, which we haven't had a chance to talk to in a while. Wrestling, entering a fascinating transition coming out of this year. Cena's gone, officially retired. But it feels like we're about 10 years back. What do you mean? The Usos are tag champs again. There's an imminent return, it sounds like, of the OTC. We're going to talk about that. I got some news where it comes to that. And CM Punk is holding gold, preparing to face the new upcomer, Braun Breaker, on the very first Raw of 2026, a match that kicks off the road to WrestleMania 42. This isn't just about titles anymore. These are eras that are colliding. So tonight we reflect, we analyze, we look ahead. Knicks are rising, Thunder's being tested, trades are incoming, wrestling is shifting. One final show to close out 2025 the right way. This is the Church Guy Sports Show, and it starts right now.
The Church Guys! We're live on the podcast. A Church Guy Sports Show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown and shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, Church Guys Sports Show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guys Sports Show. The Church Guys. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined. We reppin' every team, but the banner is Christ. Breaking huddles with the gospel, yeah, we living it right. From the Knicks to the league, every stat, every score, we gon' praise, analyze, then we give God more. So tune in, lock in, let the truth be shown. Church Guys Sports Show, man, the vibe's full grown. It's the faith in the game and a powerful blend. From the tip off to the buzzer, we gon' ride to the end. The Church Guys. We're live on a podcast. A Church Guys Sports Show. The Church Guys.
What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Church Guys Sports Show for December 30th, 2025. It's the last Tuesday of the year, our last show of the year. We got a lot to unpack. Thank you for rocking with us for this entire year of 2025. We're entering our third year of the Church Guys Sports Show. We started this as a post-game show under the Tibbs regime with the New York Knicks, and now we're entering year number 3 of doing this with you, and now our second year of doing this every Tuesday night with you at 8 p.m. sharp. I'm here, you're there. Bishop J. Mack is in the building, and with us tonight, we have the now belated birthday boy, Elder Pastor Dre Rumble, who is with us on tonight, who just celebrated a birthday. He old now, y'all. He old now. He's over.
See the grades? Jay, don't start. I see the enemy getting ready to use you before the year's out.
I did not say what.
Bishop, don't let him win.
I didn't say one word.
Y'all wish Pastor Andre, because you're over 40 now. No more nicknames. Y'all wish Pastor Andre.
That's right. He got a handle on his name now.
y'all wish Pastor Andre a happy birthday in the chat. Y'all wish Pastor Andre. I wish I thought of that when I texted him on his birthday. I should have said, hey, Pastor Andre.
Right?
Oh man! But y'all wish Pastor Andre a happy birthday in the chat. Victor George Smith, what's up, bro?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Are you available right now? I wanted to get you on, but I was rushing to get it out, so I didn't get a chance to text you earlier, George. If you're available, let me know real quick, and I'm gonna shoot you the link.
And I know the Lakers are not on the docket tonight.
Oh no, the NBA is on the docket. I just used the Knicks to focus on the East and the Thunder to focus on the West. But we're here to talk everything tonight. We're here to talk it all.
Yeah. All I got to say is how the mighty have fallen. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know about falling, J Mac. They're in a rough patch. They're in a rough patch.
Bishop.
Now we can discuss why they're in the rough patch, but I don't know if the folks are ready for that conversation.
I'm gonna save it because we got some disgruntled Laker fans right now. I'm gonna save it.
Okay. All right.
Because I know we're starting off in New York.
Listen,
let's start off in New York first.
It's an 82 game season. We
That's why I said it's a rough patch. It's a rough patch.
It's gonna happen. We ain't trying.
Now the question.
This is not something LeBron has not seen.
I was trying to save this, but okay, since Pastor Andre. Pastor Andre wants to go there, let's go there.
Yo, are you available, George? I will shoot you the link. Let me know. I'd love to have you. He said loose here. Well, actually, right now they're fifth, George. They're fifth right now, George. They are fifth in the current standings.
Look, first of all, let's talk. Before we even go there, let's talk about what you was talking about.
Oh,
earlier.
there it
first
is.
Of all, your
Send
intro
them the
was
link.
amazing.
I got you.
Your intro, Dr. Lord Holt, was amazing. But you said you hit something right on the nose. I believe that seized our matchups.
Absolutely.
And this is why I tell people I don't care about regular. I don't about regular season because you're not really literally a day to game plan for when it comes to. I believe
True.
that Oklahoma City, I believe San Antonio just is able to, they old saying they got their number.
Yeah.
Girl used to fight somebody. There's always the number. Like it's just nothing. No matter how great of a fighter you are, it's just that one person. They got you, and Antonio just they have OKC's number, man. Just watching it on what I was like, how it is with the big bright. But to me, Christmas is like
Christmas is the day.
Them lights is big. Yeah.
I mean, but
yeah.
Even with that, like
big.
even in the Cup semifinal, like it was different. I'm just like, wow, okay.
If you look at their strategy, San Antonio, everybody's putting it on Wembanyama. Don't get me wrong.
He's coming off the bench right now, though.
And that's where I'm going. He's not even playing that big of a part like people are putting on it. What San Antonio does to them, which I was very surprised that they haven't adjusted, they push their bigs out.
I sent it to your inbox, George.
They push their bigs out on offense. They don't let them get down the middle. They don't let them drive. They keep them outside. Home, all those guys. They keep them Hartenstein. They don't let them get comfortable in the middle to do that little floater that he loves to do. They keep them a certain amount of feet from the paint, and then on offense, believe it or not, this is hard to believe. They're actually quicker on the offensive end than the Thunder is on defense. Those guys are very quick, especially that San Antonio backcourt, man, which is very underrated. Their backcourt is very underrated.
But
San Antonio moves the ball. They move the ball.
Yeah, and nobody expected. I was, when we was watching the game, San Antonio's biggest thing is, like you said, nobody expected that backcourt. Like that was like the difference maker for them. When you have a guy like Castle, who
Stephen Castle,
nobody,
Fox.
Right? Nobody expected Castle to play the role. And I mean, and what I love about him is he does it on both ends. He's going to give you 30 points.
I was going to say, he's one of the rare two-way wings that are in the league right now. Yeah. He's
like their new Kawhi Leonard, because that's what Kawhi was for them when he played. And up here, Dwayne,
what happened? Rumble, what'd you say?
Oh, hey,
George is in the building.
Hey, how you doing, Skip Smith?
Here we go with these two.
Greetings, Rumble.
Y'all are supposed to be on the same side. Y'all are both rooting for the Lakers. Y'all got to get it together. Y'all supposed to be on the same side.
Birthday greetings to you, old Brumble. Bishop. You ain't got to call him Pastor. Just call him Old Brumble. Old. You got to tilt your head back when you say it. Old Brumble. There you go.
Welcome in Victor George Smith, all the way from Connecticut. Man? Y'all give him a hand.
What's up, brother?
Oh, Lord.
But we're starting on the Western Conference right now, so chime in. Let's talk about it. Like, does San Antonio got some voodoo on OKC? What's going on?
That matchup is kind of crazy, and Wemby don't like Chet Holmgren.
He don't. Yo, somebody did an edit of just clips of them two. Wemby be going at Chet like it's personal.
I feel like Wemby is nice until you over 7'2", and then he got beef. Like, it's only supposed to be me. That's this tall. Like, he don't like that dude. So I don't
know. There's,
know.
There's only one room for one dominant 7-footer around here.
my friends that are Spurs fans, they warned me. They said we're on the way. I just didn't. I don't believe. I know regular season it works out, but they're running like what 4 guards?
Pretty much.
Castle, Harper.
Castle, Harper,
Fox,
They
Darren
got
Fox.
Fox off the ball. Either 4 guards and a 7'5" dude just don't like. Of course, like we have the we do this thing. We already start thinking in April in playoffs when we just gotta like appreciate the regular season for what it is or whatever.
Right.
But it's just like you can't help but think like 7-game series when people have time to just focus on you for 15 days, you can take advantage of stuff like that. So I don't know how that holds up. I think they need a wing guy, a big wing or a power forward to really sustain them for like a good long run.
Well, it's
In the
a
interesting
playoffs.
because
starting wing guy or a wing guy off the bench.
Well, they got a wing. Don't forget, what's his name is there? What's his name?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Is it a bench guy?
Elder Johnson or Barnes?
No.
Harrison Barnes,
Harrison Barnes?
as
Harrison
Bishop L
Barnes.
joins us.
Harrison Barnes is there.
Harrison Barnes is inconsistent.
Barnes ain't been good since 2014.
No, he's been good this year.
But he's
he
been
has been good
consistent
this year.
this year.
I don't trust him. No, I'm be honest. I
Yeah,
don't
I
trust
get
him.
it. You're right. I agree
I
with
can't
you.
put no bread on Harrison
But
Barnes.
all we
though.
can do is go on what he's showing us right now. And what he's showing us right now is that, hey, he's an anchor on that defense, man. He's
Bishop
an anchor.
Heflin, what's going on, my brother?
But is that
Oh,
that
yeah,
anchor
Bishop
gonna
Heflin,
show
he's going
up
to talk
when it-
about my Cavs are in town today. He texted me, Merry Christmas, Bishop. My Cavs are in town today. I said, yeah, we're going to see about that.
Bishop Heflin was mad at me on Christmas Day.
Oh, he was mad at you. Oh, he was
He
mad.
was mad at me. That's
let's
my
finish
brother,
this
though. I love
Laker
Bishop Heflin.
conversation, 'cause
I
he
love
was
Bishop
mad at you.
Heflin. He was mad at me.
yo? But can let segue real quick? Them New
Yeah.
York Knickerbockers. It's a good time for you Knicks fans.
23
I've
and 9.
just-
Let me give the numbers
I've-
before you continue.
I've
23 and 9.
I've been watching, but I still feel like I don't know what it is with Jalen Brunson, man. He's too stagnant, like with the ball movement when he's on the floor.
That's not true.
You know,
in the final
you
5
feel
minutes of a
good
game,
about the
in the final 5 minutes of a game, yeah, I'll give you final 5 minutes of a close game, yes. But
That's what I'm
everybody
saying.
in the
I'm
everybody in
telling
the world knows that he. No.
Well,
That-
I want the ball in his hand when it counts. I want the ball in his hand when it counts.
No. I'm not saying not to have the ball and feel like he needs to make quicker decisions.
He had 10 assists. He had
Win
10
the
assists
ball.
last night. He
But
had 10 assists.
but Dre,
I'm
look at it from this perspective.
Thing about set.
What's good, Bucky? Let me give you another perspective on that, Dre. I get what you're saying, and there are times where I'm yelling at the TV. All right, Jalen, get off it for a minute, get it back. I get it, but I'm really understanding that in the final 5 minutes, that is a part of Jalen's game. It's a part of what makes him special. He slows the game down further, which honestly, this is why he's able to abuse defenders the way he does late in the games, because he gets them off balance. Because if I've been playing fast, the team's been playing fast for 3.5 quarters, if I slow this thing all the way down to a crawl, literally, and I'm going to make you move, and I've got all of these head fakes, and my footwork is impeccable, you're going to jump, you're going to foul me, or you're going to let me get to my spot. That's part of his game. And that's the brilliance of Jalen Brunson late in games. He's very cerebral with that regard. So if it seems like it takes him a little longer, it is. But I think it's deliberate. I think it's really done deliberately.
And Mike Brown is doing it deliberately, and he can you go to that this year because now we got a fresh set of legs on Jalen Brunson.
Right.
down the
He's
stretch
not
of
tired down
games.
the stretch.
He's not tired. He's not winded. He's able to take his time. He's able to either take you to his spot. He's gonna take you to that corner three over there on the right side. He's gonna step back, make that three. While
Listen,
he gonna fake
I
you.
don't know why nobody has solved that yet. That that
He gonna
right
he gonna
that
he
three
gonna
from the
take
right
you.
on the
He gonna
break.
take you
I'm
over
like,
there.
that is his
Yeah.
go-to spot, and he gets to it whenever he feels like it.
He
Like
gets there
I'm like,
whenever
oh my
he feels
god.
like it. He's gonna take you over there. He's gonna fake you. He's gonna step back on you, and he gonna nothing but net that three over there. That's what he's gonna do to you. Or he's gonna take you down in the paint. He's gonna swivel, and he's gonna drop the fadeaway jumper on you. That's what he's gonna do. It's really simple. But the difference this year is that Jalen Brunson is a fresh Jalen
He's
Brunson
fresh in the fourth
down
quarter,
the stretch. He's not tired down the stretch anymore,
and
which
he's
is
got
which is
some
a saving
young
grace.
help, and he's got some young help. Oh
Man,
my goodness, Mo Diawara last night came out gunning. I'm
he
watching
hit
this
three
kid
threes
like
in the first quarter.
I'm watching Mo Diawara last night like, yo, this kid's gonna be a problem. If he really gets some playing time, this kid's gonna be a problem. Kevin McCullough Jr., I wasn't sold on him. But what he's shown me the last two games is, if nothing else, because I'm still not sold on his offense, but the kid is a tenacious defender that's willing to get into people. I love that. I absolutely
So
love that. And
nah,
and
for what he's doing off the bench, he don't have to be
no, not
spectacular.
at all.
And that's why I say I'm sold on the offense because he doesn't have to be
He's studying under
spectacular.
Josh Hart.
With
So for the month of December, and December's not over yet, we are 11
It's
and
over.
3. No, because we
We
still
got
got
one
to
more
play.
game tomorrow. We got one
We
more
still
game
got a
tomorrow.
game tomorrow in December.
We got one more game tomorrow.
We are 11 and 3. Jalen is averaging 30 points for the month of December, bro. You gotta help me understand what it is that you don't like about this kid. Like, I had issues with Jalen Brunson. Y'all know it. It was well
It was well
documented last
documented.
year.
Yes. Yep.
But now this
I don't
team, this coach, this team, the way it's set up, and 23 and 9, bro.
Best start in 30 years.
Um,
Best start after 30 games in
and
30
and
years.
then here's the real killer part. We didn't really start seeing the dominance of that front court until the NBA tournament. What is it
The
called
Cup,
again?
the
The
Emirates
Cup
Cup.
tournament. When he starts running that two guard system with him and Kolick, and he takes Jalen off the ball, which was everybody's issue. That was everybody's issue. Jalen is off the ball 95% of the game, Dre. 95% of the game, Jalen is off the ball. You do not even see him bringing the ball up. The only time you see him getting the ball now, because he's not even getting it in the inbound unless they want to give it to him for the foul in the last 5 seconds of the game.
Jalen is the inbounder most of the time now.
He's the inbounder. He's running past the half court. He's setting up and shooting, and it's going in. Like
And he has more
last
catch and
year,
shoot threes this year than he has his
last
first
year
three
he
seasons
was.
as a Knick.
Last year, I will agree with you, bro. He was stopping the offense, and I was mad as God knows what. He
but
was
I but
stopping
I
the
but I
offense.
said it was Tibbs that
Well,
was telling him to run that
it's
crap.
clear. We know what it was.
It
He
was
was
Because
Tibbs
become
running
to
that
me.
crap, man.
He was becoming a point guard, Carmelo Anthony.
that's wow. That's rough.
And everybody
Ball
knows
stopper.
I am a Carmelo Anthony fan. But it was ISO, and that was it. But I don't know, Dre. Like, you gotta explain because
So y'all don't
December
see this.
we're
Y'all don't see
11.
this as basketball savants. Me, I don't never think about regular season. I really don't care about it. I don't care what you do
But
during the
Dre,
regular
you gotta
season
care
if
about
it
it.
doesn't
It's months.
translate. Can I finish? Can I finish?
You can't just disregard the regular season.
Here we go.
No, I
These
hate
two.
No,
I
I'm
hate
not
when
saying I
people do
I'm
that
not.
because it's
I'm not.
like I don't care. Nothing that
I'm
happens in
not
regular
saying.
season matters.
I'm not.
Yes, it does.
It
How
don't.
you gonna ignore
I was getting.
all the practices, all the principles that you pick up over months and months and months? You get those so you can perform them even better in the playoffs. You can't just be like
I
this.
was getting
Regular
ready to
season
say.
don't mean
I was getting
nothing.
ready to say. If it doesn't translate over into the playoffs, how many times have we seen people have amazing regular seasons, i.e., James Harden, and playoffs come, they disappear. So what I'm asking is, as Knicks fans, I'm not a Knicks fan, so whatever. I'm just giving my observation, but this is y'all superstar. Do you not see this as a potential problem in the playoffs?
No, I don't see it as a problem in the playoffs because in the
Okay.
playoffs the game
Okay.
slow. The game slow. Well, let me tell you why. The game slows down in the playoffs from beginning to end. So these 140 to 135 games are going away in May.
I know that's not happening.
And
Can
so
I ask this question? Was it a problem last playoffs?
I was just gonna. That
I
was my
was
second
going
point.
there. I
Though
was gonna ask that
the
same
so.
question.
the fact that Jalen Brunson over the
I
last 3
believe
years
so.
is averaging over 30 points a game in the playoffs, and both years he went to Game 7 of the semis one year, and then was in the conference finals last year. So
But
clearly,
Dre-
it has not slowed the Knicks down.
Dre, you got to understand this. We just said it to you. You said it was a problem last year, but it was coaching last year.
It was
That was the
definitely
problem.
coaching. It was
coaching.
it was all
That
coaching.
is to be further reviewed. We'll see.
Wait.
We'll see what happens when the
Dre.
playoffs
Tibbs was
start.
here 5 years, and the Knicks are
Dre.
off to their best start in 30 years under a different coach.
Dre,
What else is there to review?
Didn't play more than
Immediate results.
He didn't play more than 7 players.
All right. So let me ask y'all this. I'm glad you
They
brought
played
that
12
up.
guys last night.
Is Steve Kerr a better coach than Mark Jackson?
Is Steve Kerr a better coach than Mark Jackson? No.
Mhm.
No.
Why not?
No, I
They
don't
won the
believe he is.
championship with Steve. They won the championship with Steve. They got eliminated. They got eliminated in 6 games by San Antonio the year before when Mark Jackson was coaching.
Correct. And Steve Kerr
And
admittedly came in. Steve Kerr admittedly came in, said that he kept Mark Jackson's offense and made some tweaks to it. The Knicks overhauled their entire offense this season.
So when you make a statement like that, you're saying Golden State won primarily because of their coach.
Right. That's what you're saying, Dre.
Cool.
Is that what you're saying?
Were you listening, George?
I was listening. You said who's a better coach, Steve Kerr
Yo, you two
or
are
Mark
hilarious.
Jackson?
Y'all need a
Steve Kerr-
podcast by yourselves.
Steve Kerr, let's break this down. He asked him who's a better coach, Steve Kerr or Mark Jackson. So he's insinuating now, since Mark Jackson was removed,
Why did I
Steve
ask
Kerr
that?
was inserted. Because of Steve Kerr, the Warriors won. That's the argument that you're basing this baseless argument on. Not the fact they had the best quarterback
What I'm
coach
saying,
in NBA history.
I
Not
don't believe.
that.
I
It got
don't believe
nothing to
that.
do with that.
I don't believe that
Nothing
Steve
at
Kerr is
all.
better. What? No, that's
Do you
not what I'm
believe that
saying.
Steve Kerr is a better coach than Mark Jackson?
No, I believe Mark.
Are you
Jackson is the
insinuating
coach.
that the Knicks will be doing the same thing if Tibbs was still the coach?
No.
I
can
believe
point
so.
to at least
You-
no.
But I
I can
said-
point
There
to
it is.
5 games this
Get
season
him.
that the Knicks lose if Tibbs is coaching
Dre,
this team.
you really said
I would
that?
say.
Yes,
I
he
would-
did.
All right, so let me say this. All right. So let's say, what would your observation be? Let's just say hypothetically,
Bishop Butler,
if
did you
the
hear
Knicks
this
lose in the
blasphemy?
first round,
Bishop Butler, did you hear this blasphemy on this
you're not.
broadcast?
It's
You're
incredible.
not answering.
If
It's
the Knicks
incredible
lose in the
because-
first, if the Knicks
if
lose
the
in the
Knicks-
first
I'm
round,
gonna- Okay.
Matter of fact, let's not even
I'm
go
going
there.
to-
Let's not even go there. If
Here's-
the Knicks don't make the finals again this year, what's going to be the
we got outplayed.
If the
I
Knicks
don't think
again do not go to the NBA Finals,
El said it. He feels like it would mean that we got outplayed.
it
But
would
I
be that we
mean,
got outplayed. It won't be
there
coaching. It
but
will
there are
not
too
be
many.
coaching.
But Dre, you also know that there are too many variables with that as well, because it's going to come down to health. It's going to come down to
what I
so
was about
many
to say,
different things.
if so, what? So why couldn't y'all get over the hump last year? Was it the plays that
Coaching.
Tibbs was calling?
Can I address
Okay.
this? Can I address this?
Okay.
As a
Last
non-Knicks fan,
year-
I went in on that too. Because I
Last
got
year,
Go ahead, El.
last
you,
year,
George.
and you gotta be straightforward right here. It was coaching. Period. Point blank. Tom Thibodeau, as good as a coach as he is, Tom Thibodeau played 6 players a game. Even the announcers were saying Tom Thibodeau wouldn't play 9 players in a baseball game. And the baseball game requires 9 players to be on the field.
They did say that. They
Right? He was not. There was a game that we should have won against Indiana where he did
in the
not
playoffs.
call a timeout and get Brunson and Cat in the game. He's got them standing at the freaking check at the
Table.
announcer's
Table.
box
At the table.
at the table, and he's not calling a timeout. He's not ordering the foul. That is a game that we could have won right there on the spot. He refused to coach. Let the game come to you. The game will tell you what to do. Well, if the game is talking, my guy, you're not listening. You're not listening. If nothing was something, you did nothing.
He was stubborn. He was a stubborn coach, Dre. This guy would not change philosophy for nothing.
At all.
Indiana, they knew the Knicks would jump out to a lead. But Carlisle knew
What's up,
all
Sam?
I got to do is play the war of attrition. They going to get tired because he playing 7 and I'm playing 11.
Yeah.
And 11 beats 7 every time.
Absolutely.
He knew that.
In the middle of the season, because he lost his job in the middle of the season.
Yes, he did.
Even though he got the extension, he lost his job.
You want to know when he lost it?
When
Mikal
Mikal came out and said,
That's when he
I
lost
spoke to the coach and I told the coach he was overplaying us, and he got up in the press conference and said that conversation never happened. And then he went and played 11 guys, and we started blowing teams out. And then he went back to the 7-man rotation, and we started losing.
And tiring out our team. And
That's
making
when he
our
lost his
stars
job.
tired.
All right, fellas. I want to. George said he had a take on this from a non-Knick fan perspective.
Wait, before you bring him in, while he's talking, could you pull up the record, the same record last year this time?
Oh,
Tibbs
yeah, that's
had?
easy. I got you.
Please do that. Go ahead, George. Go ahead.
The only thing different from what El said, I feel like y'all beat y'all team. Y'all felt like y'all was gonna face Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, not in the semis. So when y'all beat them in the semis, y'all did what y'all equipped the team to do. So I feel like there was like almost a letdown getting to the conference finals and seeing the Pacers. I feel like y'all kind of looked at the Pacers like, we got these boys. We're gonna
But
handle
whose
them.
fault is that, George?
That's from the top down.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
okay, so what you're saying is that we came into the season built, and I'm not even going to disagree with you, because the truth of the matter is the team was built to beat the Celtics.
Right.
And so you saying at the point that we beat the Celtics, the season is a success, and because we're ahead of schedule.
I'm just saying, like, when you're gunning for one team, pretty much, when you just
we're saying the same thing, we're just using different terms. We're saying the same thing. If we beat Boston, to us that's a success. We're really actually ahead of schedule. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals. We was not expecting to go to the Eastern Conference Finals until this year, probably.
Right.
And now that we're here, okay, we were really playing on house money going to the Eastern Conference Finals last year
Right,
anyway, because Boston was really not supposed to lose to us. Let's just keep it a buck. They beat us
right.
all year long.
But
They
that
came,
goes to show you.
they came into last season, first day of the season on ring day, killing us by 30. And they beat us every single game,
Right.
all season long. I think we only had one close game with Boston last season.
Yep, and that was the last game of the
Wait,
regular season.
wait. I just want to make sure I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. So, George, what you're saying is they overachieved?
I,
It's not that
I,
they.
I,
It's not that they overachieve. You got a rival. Everybody in that Knicks organization knew they had a rival, and they built the team to
to
defeat that
beat that
rival.
rival.
They got some of the best wings they could get. They got a big man. They did more than they normally do, and everybody stood back and was like, "No, they're coming for Boston." Everybody
Everybody said
knew
that when those deals were made. Everybody said this is the deal to Matt. That happy OG Anunoby Day again.
right.
But when the Knicks made that deal on this day last year, or 2 years ago, they said this is the deal to match up with Boston. This was
That
the
I
deal to
the
match up with
deal,
Boston.
the
I
deal
So
to
the
match.
goal was
I
not
personally feel
championship. It was to beat Boston.
The deal
no, Dre.
matching up
But the
with
thing is,
Boston was all in acquiring Mikal Bridges and making that cat trade
No, Dre.
with DiVincenzo and
And the OG trade.
so what I'm
nah,
The,
because
saying,
that's
what I'm
the OG
saying,
trade
Dre.
didn't
What
happen
was
last
the
year. The
goal?
OG
2 years
trade
ago. 2 years
the
ago.
OG trade happened 2 years ago.
Yes.
And
Mm,
so you remember, like we were not expecting to go as
You
far as
made
we
the
did.
trade for OG. Then in the next offseason, you signed you traded for Mikal Bridges,
Right,
and everybody said this was the move to match up with Boston. And then you went
right,
and got Cat the day before the season started last year, and you
yeah.
said everybody said, okay, this is the team that matches up with Boston. But understand, Dre, it wasn't just yes, it was to match up with Boston because at the time, based on the way they were built, Boston was the class of the Eastern Conference.
right.
So
So you
that's the
So
see
team
again,
that
yourself.
you
it was
needed to
just to
You
beat.
build
don't
to
see you
beat.
So
don't see yourself matching up with
so
Boston in the conference semis. You see yourself matching up with Boston in
In
the
the conference
conference
finals.
finals.
Right. They built they were
so
so they were
so
building a
so
team
the
to get to the
goal.
finals, but they built a team to get through the team that they believed that they would face in the conference finals.
It just so happened that they wound up facing Boston first. How that happened?
Mm,
Tibbs.
Cleveland. No, how that happened was Cleveland was better than everybody expected them to be last year.
Cleveland was better than everybody expected them to be. That is true. But the reason why I still
That is
say
my
it
point.
was
Amazing regular season. Disappeared during the playoffs.
to Cleveland is soft though.
Oh, don't you dare say that. You don't want Bishop
Bishop
Heflin
Heflin
coming
go
on
mad
here.
at me.
Don't you
Cleveland
dare
is
say that.
Cleveland is
First of
soft,
all, first,
and Donovan
first of
Mitchell
all,
doesn't make anybody around him better. I love
there you
my brother
go.
Bishop
yeah,
Heflin,
y'all
Don't
There
but
you
can,
I'm
go.
going
y'all
There
can
after
you
say
him.
that
go.
I
now.
don't
say
care.
that
I'm
Y'all can say
I'm
that
on
now.
it right
coming
now.
for you.
I'm
But
on it.
but
I'm
but
on it. They're gonna leave my
2014,
point
coming
guard
for
alone.
you.
Stop putting Donovan Mitchell ahead of Jalen Brunson. Stop.
2014 to 2018, niggas in the Eastern Conference was running from the East to go to the West so they wouldn't have to face Cleveland.
But we're not talking about the LeBron era right now.
I'm just saying.
We passed that.
I'm just saying.
What?
No, you're right.
I'm
But
just saying.
but since Spider has gotten there, Cleveland is a cat.
But
I
but
mean,
Ain't nobody
again,
running
I
from
mean,
Spider.
I don't want us to get past what Butler said earlier in his point. That I agree with what you said, George, but the team had already made up their mind that if Tibbs did not get out to a good start with Indiana, he was getting fired. He
Right.
was fired after game one against Indiana. Regardless if the team was set up to beat Boston or not, they felt that even though the team was built to beat Boston, management felt there was no reason why we should have gotten beaten in 6 games.
Right.
And
Listen,
I agree with that sentiment.
By
everybody,
Indiana.
when the Knicks beat Boston, when the Knicks went up 3-1 on Boston, everybody
Said
on
the
this
Knicks was going to the
podcast
finals.
was like, the Knicks are going to the finals.
The Knicks are
Because
going to the finals.
everybody knew that on paper, the Knicks were better than the Indiana Pacers.
So
as
it
good as-
came down to coaching.
Yep, that's what it boiled down to.
It came down to a coach who was stubborn,
all
who would not make it. Tibbs does not make in-game adjustments.
None.
He's good at going after the game and looking at the film.
None.
He will go back after the game is over, look at the film, and make the adjustment for next game.
And he does, and he doesn't listen to his assistants.
Mike Brown makes the adjustments in game. Tibbs doesn't make in-game adjustments.
He's a better
at all.
He's a better coach. He's a better coach.
Pin it, because I think the Knicks are now, and L said it on our last post game show. One of the biggest differences this year is talent-wise, the Knicks match up with anybody. The difference is the Knicks will not get out coached this year.
It's going to be, if they lose, it's going to be on effort.
Right.
Or
Or it's just going to come down to either shots
Brown.
falling or not falling. Because, again,
Right.
it's the NBA. So some nights you're going to have it, some nights you're not. Last night is a perfect example. Last night was a game where they had it offensively, but there was no answer for Zion. Zion was on one last night.
And guess what? With Tibbs, we lose that game.
I agree. I 100%
With
agree.
Tibbs, we lose that game. For some reason, this team has bought into whatever Kool-Aid Mike Brown is selling,
It's called rest.
right?
That's the juice.
That's
Right.
the juice.
They have bought into the system, and their whole mentality is find a way to win. That's their
Bro.
whole mentality.
Bro,
Find a way to
the other night, Brown closed the game with Cat and Brunson on the bench.
He closed the
George.
game with them on the bench last night.
That's crazy.
Cat and Brunson was on the bench at the close of the game in a tight game.
He
We
closed the
would
game with them on the
never
bench.
seen that under Tibbs.
He closed the game with them on the bench last night.
We would have never seen that. This team, like he said, they have bought whatever he giving them to drink.
Rest.
They
Rest.
drunk. They
Well,
drunk right
Monica
now.
McNutt said it last night. It's like Mo Diawara and Kevin McCullough went to Space Jam and found Michael's secret stuff.
I'm trying to tell you. You know.
Yo, that's the other
Dilo,
part.
what was Tibbs' record after these amount of games last year? What was Tibbs' record?
They were 22-10. We're a game better than they were, but you still see the difference in the way they're playing. So while the
Yes.
records aren't that much different, first of all, the Knicks have had a harder schedule this year to start the season than they had last year.
Which
And
is
then
which is showing not with us, it's showing with Detroit right now.
Oh, Detroit's has gone out west, and they're getting exposed.
We're only
But
one
we're
game
going to get
back.
to Detroit in a minute too.
We're one game back right
And
now.
Detroit plays the Lakers tonight. Let's go Lakers. Let's go Lakers.
Amen.
Let's go Lakers.
So what I want to get to the Laker point is, and I get what you're saying, Bishop D'Lo, but this is why I disagree. Because JJ is getting up and he's going into these press conferences and he's like, somebody better play defense.
Yo!
Well, who is somebody?
Yo, DeAndre Ayton threw him under the bus.
Yes! Yes! How your own center throw you under the bus?
Yo, I sent y'all. I was laughing hard to myself as I was sending it to y'all. Like, do y'all see this nonsense?
Because I
All
saw
right, so-
I saw the live press conference with JJ the night before.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be. I already let them know it's gonna be a tough practice.
DeAndre said, "Y'all bought into that."
He said,
So
y'all bought into that?
Let me explain the
Play him.
DeAndre. Let me just explain the DeAndre Ayton piece. He has quickly become the media darling
You
in
know,
LA.
he's a different person. He's a different
he's the
person. He's
first-
definitely a different person.
He's literally the first interview after
That they stick the microphone in front of, right?
after every practice. He's the first interview. He's pleasant. He makes the guys laugh. Every clip after practice is DeAndre. So of course he's not gonna be the one. You're never gonna get a serious.
But
Yeah, JJ had us hunkering down and doing this. There was even
We
some
were doing
idiot,
suicides for an hour and a half.
some idiot, and people were actually. But this is. I understand why people say social media is a toxic place.
It is.
Some idiot clipped together,
Yeah, I saw that nonsense. I was looking at this
together
going, this is
people-
not real.
missing dunks and stuff like that. This was the first practice
That-
after JJ Redick. I'm like, who lets cameras in practice?
Nobody lets unauthorized cameras in the practice.
Exactly.
The
AI
team
is
has
what a
cameras
lot
in the
of people
practice,
undoing, boy.
but the reporters are not allowed to have cameras in the
People
practice.
were-
But George, I want
internet.
to ask you and Dre this simple question. I just want
Dre's
to
a
ask y'all
Heat
this
man. I
simple
don't know what
question.
he gonna say.
I want to.
I'm a what?
Oh, Keisha's a Heat fan. Keisha's
I
a
want
Heat
to.
fan.
I want to ask y'all this simple question.
He in Miami. I don't know. What he,
Is LeBron and Luka going to eventually play defense?
Uh-oh.
well, Luke is definitely stepping up, playing more defense.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He is.
Because I've been seeing people still blowing by him.
I watch.
What-
Yeah, he.
what-
I mean,
what- please tell me what
he's not
game.
gonna.
Please tell me
he's
what
not
game
gonna
you
turn-
watching.
He's not gonna turn into Kawhi overnight. Now, like.
He's not going to turn into
Christmas
to
watching
Kawhi
the
ever.
game.
Right, like we're not gonna do that, but like his effort on defense is actually
That's the key.
there.
That's the key. Is there an effort?
His
Like-
effort on like
'Cause
I
His
didn't see,
effort is
I
way
didn't
better
see
than
him
James
get-
Harden.
I
that-
didn't see him get
Everybody's
one,
effort's better than James Harden.
I didn't see him get one
Everybody's
block
effort.
shot last year.
James Harden don't believe in defense.
I didn't see Luka get one block shot last year the whole season. I'm actually seeing that now. Yeah, the steals are cool, but he's acting like challenging shots. He's trying. I'm not. If you're counting on Luka to be a defender, then you're doing the wrong thing. That's just not his. Not his strong suit.
Now,
So-
what about the LeBron piece about defense? Because
Well, he's
that's the
41.
piece.
What? He's
LeBron's 41, and
He's
this is what I
41.
love about. This is what I love. The last time JJ said something about it, because people, I think, because one of my boys, making light of everything. JJ made the point that everything changed when LeBron came back. So for him, he saw that
Which
quote.
is true.
He saw that quote and he just cut it off right there. He stopped it. And he just sent it to everybody like, look, see, I told y'all. I was like, if you read 2 more sentences down, JJ literally says, and that's on me. He actually took some accountability and stopped coming to the press conferences like a spoiled brat. I'm not doing this for another 53 games. Yes, you are. I mean, you got an extension, you got a raise. Yes, you are doing it. You need to make some
You're gonna
moves.
do
You
whatever
need
they
to tell
ask you
Rui
to do.
Hachimura, you got to go.
I think we lost
What?
him.
George, we lost you for a minute. You froze, George.
Yeah, he's still frozen.
Yeah.
over here.
All right, Dre, you want to chime in on that?
But I mean, my thing is, you can't. Number one, do y'all not watch these guards and these small forwards? Small forwards is not the small forwards of 1992. Small forwards have the agility of guards. Like, they are quick as hell. Like,
Yeah, but tell
Quick.
your coach that.
like they
Tell JJ
are.
I don't know what happened.
It's all right.
They are. I was watching the Houston game when they spanked us, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, the defensive schemes are not good. You have to make defensive schemes to your roster, to your personnel, and it's like, yo, you cannot expect a LeBron James at 41 to guard these quick behind small forwards that are 22, 23, and they just go like that, and LeBron is just like,
But
You-
Dre,
you
that's
can't-
but see, Dre, that's,
Which way did he go? Which way did he
but
go?
that's my point.
right, yeah, literally.
But that's my point on why would JJ try to call like because see that's my point. I don't think you can get much more out of LeBron than what you're getting. I don't think you can do that, or you can just hope that he's trying to pace himself until the playoffs. It's either one or two things.
There's some
And
tough decisions have to be made
yeah,
if you're a
that's what
coach.
I'm saying. I
It's
think you need
not
to bring him
tough.
off the bench now.
It's not tough. You got Marcus Smart. You got Jared Vanderbilt. You got the rookie. Put these guys in the. Everybody don't have to shoot. Everybody don't have to shoot 40% from three.
Right. Let them play their role.
That's
Well,
what
when
JJ's problem is. He wants to start Luka, Reeves, Hachimura. You don't need those three guys starting together. Put Rui on the bench. Start Vanderbilt. When y'all have practice, y'all run plays on one court and have Jared Vanderbilt practice corner threes for 3 hours. Nothing else.
You just go in the corner and shoot.
No cardio.
Just
no
run baseline to baseline, catching and shooting in the corners. That's it. That's all you do.
Corner threes for 3 hours, sir. That's it. I don't want nothing else but that. Because he has to be in the game.
The difficult
He's a
part of
long
this stretch of the
defender.
season, though, is there aren't any practices anymore because you're playing every other day and you're traveling. So, this is something that JJ should have been thinking about during training camp in terms of getting these guys ready for this.
All of this, he like that. I mean, I don't have a huge problem with JJ. I mean, I don't like what he says in the post conference and stuff like that. But it's just obvious that if you're gonna have a certain skill set out there, you need to use. And it's not like last year where we didn't have the person to come in.
That's true. They have the personnel this year. They do.
Marcus,
they absolutely do.
You got Jared, and you got Thero. Thero's a dog. Let him in there. He's gonna make his mistakes. Let him in there.
But that's got to be the thing, and again, going back to my team, this is why I give Mike Brown the kudos, because he's not afraid to put the young guys out there and let them make mistakes. This is how they learn, because again, right now there is no practice time. So get Vanderbilt out there for 20 minutes and just tell him, listen, make or miss, I'm not pulling you. I just need you to keep shooting.
Austin Reeves is hurt now anyway.
I just need you to keep shooting.
It's a blessing in disguise, Bishop. I'm trying to tell you.
This is what I'm saying.
It's a blessing in disguise.
He's hurt now.
Yeah.
Put your guys out there in the rotation.
Well, Marcus Smart is starting in his place now, so we'll see what happens.
You're in the 5 spot in the West. You're out of the play-in right now. Go ahead and let's see what we got.
And Denver has a month with no Jokic. This is your chance to make a move now. This is your chance
to make up ground.
You got to make a move now.
But it's not that dire, guys.
No, not that it's dire, but like you said, I agree with you. Even though Dre disagrees, the regular season does matter. And so if you've got a month with a guy who is arguably the league's MVP, who's on a team that's ahead of you, you've got to take this seriously and try to win as many of those games as possible. Because when this guy comes back, and Denver's not all the way healthy. Once Denver's all the way healthy, you want to be able to hold them off, because you know why? If you end up in a 4-5 matchup with Denver, you want 4 games in Crypto.com. You don't want to have to go to Denver for 4.
Right. You want to be the 4th seed, not the 5 seed.
You want to be the 4.
You don't want to be the 5 seed playing Denver. You want to be the 4th seed if I got to play Denver. That's what you want.
And so Keisha, I defer to you on this. They gave the cryptic words about that. They said, he'll be reevaluated in 4 weeks. So you're right, Keisha. He could be out longer. We don't know.
Yeah, that was nasty.
But he's out at least 4 weeks.
Looked nasty.
It was bad. We thought it was a lot worse when it first happened. Everybody thought it was a lot worse. So, he could be gone for 6 weeks for all we know. Of course, that now opens up the MVP because Jokic was running away with it at this point. But he will not qualify because he's going to miss 15 games.
Was he?
At least. He's going to miss 15 games. Because with the way it is, he's going to be out at least until the All-Star break. He's going to, given the timing of the injury, he's going to be out for at least until the All-Star break.
They were showing him love when he was getting triple doubles when they was losing. So they was gift wrapped in this. They was
giving it to him. But you got to play 65 games. So if he misses 15 games, he will not qualify.
So
that's why they set the bar at 10, because if he stays out for 10, he's still eligible. But if it's 15, he doesn't get that award.
He's done. Yep, he can't get it.
Well,
So
even if it's 10 this go around, and then he double back and have to miss another 5. If he
Yes.
miss, he won't be able to miss absolutely no more
Right. You
games.
have to play
Period.
the rest of the way. Yeah.
And
yeah,
that ain't happening.
that's not gonna happen because you're gonna have load management. They're gonna be back to backs at the end of the
Yeah.
season.
So we're
Getting
going to
ready for the
see a different
playoffs.
MVP this year.
Yeah, it will not be. Jokic will more than likely not win the MVP this year. So
Well,
which
Shea
opens it
won it
up.
last year, right? SGA
Shea
won
won
it
it
last
last
year.
year. I don't think he gonna get it this year though.
Nah. But listen, stranger things have happened. You know that.
Listen, Stephen Castle has figured out how to guard Shea.
And I told you,
And when I say that, I didn't say stop him. I said guard him because there's a
they're
difference.
pressing those bigs. They're pressing those bigs out on the perimeter.
They're pushing the bigs out,
Yeah.
and they're playing. And Steph Castle plays defense with his feet.
Yeah, he slides those puppies.
He doesn't reach. He doesn't get his hands caught in the cookie jar. None of that. So Shea can't do none of that flopping. I gotta go there. For those of us who watched that game last night, what was Jordan Poole doing on that last play of the game last night? What was that?
Yo, he has not been the same since Draymond beat him up.
You think that punch
Yeah,
rattled his brain,
think-
right?
So remember how in Space Jam they went in demonic thing or whatever to get their powers. I think Draymond's punched the powers out of him. he not. Yo,
I'm like, what was that? I watched the
Yo.
New Orleans feed, and even the New Orleans announcers were like, "What was that? They're not gonna bail you out with that.
Yo,
what are you doing?" When your own announcers are clowning you, you know, when your own team's announcers are clowning you.
I'm telling you, after that incident, this man has not been the same. It's Draymond literally smacked amnesia into him, and he forgot basketball.
Like amnesia into him is crazy.
But great job by Deuce to jump straight up
It's
and to force him
diabolical.
to force him to jump forward, which is why the refs didn't call it, because he faked up and then tried to lean in. His lean was too far. No ref is going to give you that call because you're clearly trying to get a foul. No ref is giving you that call last play of the game. Like, what was that? Like, instead of trying to take the 3 to tie the game, you're trying to draw a foul. But unfortunately, that's what a lot of the NBA has come to. Like, if you watch Shea, listen, otherworldly talent, as great as Shea is, like, the dude gets in the lane and he starts snapping his neck back before anybody touches him.
Like it's crazy, yo.
The foul baiting is unreal. And before anybody says Jalen Brunson, 34 the other night, no free throws. 28 last night, 3 free throws.
Come
Jalen
on, Dre.
Brunson is
Come on,
not
Dre. What are you
foul
saying?
baiting.
Come on, Dre. Like, listen to those numbers. Those numbers are wild.
No. Listen. Explain something to you. I think Jalen Brunson is the best point guard in the league.
Okay.
There's no.
Thank you. We appreciate
That's just
that.
my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I
think
don't
Jalen
disagree with you.
Brunson Is the best point guard in the
J-Mac,
league.
we don't see you.
Look at George. Look at George. But like I said,
He's not
and
George?
for me as a
George, he's
hold
not.
on. For me as a point guard, and I'm not saying I'm on the NBA level, a point guard.
No, as somebody who plays the
predominantly
position and
had
understands
the
what it takes, I get it.
I predominantly had the ball. My job.
I agree. I say the
was-
same thing because that was my job. I was a point guard too, so I get it.
was to get the best shot possible, not sit there and do this and then wait for 8 seconds on the clock to figure out what I want to do. When crunch shot, that's that, and I'm not. I mean, if it works for y'all, cool. My only thing is is that gonna be a hindrance or be what it is? Like, you see the results now, but my thing is that still gonna be the same thing during the playoffs? That's my only thing. Other than that, I don't got. He hits big time shots. I feel like he's not scared of the big moment. He plays defense when he needs to. I don't, and I mean, for him to be undersized, I don't have an issue with him, except that. That is my only gripe about him. Other than that,
You
I
think
don't
he
have
stops the-
nothing
you
crazy
think
to
he
say
stops
about
the
his
There
ball?
you go, J Mac.
You think he
Yeah,
stops the
yeah,
ball?
You came back, J Mac.
that's it. That's all I'm saying. He stops the ball, and sometimes you could see it in Bridges' face. Sometimes he looks a little frustrated, like, "Hey, I'm over here."
Like
But
get off the ball. I mean, listen.
White boy been balling for y'all though. That's that. I was telling some of my people, he's trying to go on a Jeremy Lin run, killing.
But that's the beauty of, again, the coaching, because I think also it's Mike Brown realizing, okay, he's leaning into hero ball too much. Let me get Tyler on the court with him to alleviate some of this pressure that he feels.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the Cup Finals. In the Cup Finals, Mike Brown said, especially after that backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
When that backcourt happened,
He had Tyler
Mike Brown
off the
said,
bench immediately.
come here, because he's acting crazy. So you bring the ball up.
And you see Mikal bringing the ball up a lot more this year too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, I
You see
noticed.
Mikal bringing the ball up. Mikal had 10 assists
Mikal
last
had
night
6
as
in a
well.
row. Yeah. But
So,
to me, he's always been.
Brother
okay,
Rumble.
go ahead.
Uh-oh.
You're
That's
start-
Pastor
you're-
Andre.
First
We
of
discussed
all,
this.
I'm not talking to nobody with a WCW Nitro hat on.
I know you're not that old in the faith yet, but this is called retro, son. Learn something. Anyway,
I know what it's called, but why
I know you're young
would
in the
you wear
faith.
that? But go ahead.
I know you're young in the faith.
But go ahead. Let me hear how you're gonna attack my point of view.
This is not even.
And Keisha's been waiting for this, Victor. She wants to hear why don't think that Jalen Brunson is the best point guard.
This is not even that. I'm just gonna ask a question.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me that you're starting an organization and your team has no point guard, and you get to pick from every available point guard in the National Basketball Association, and you're taking Jalen Brunson first?
For a point guard?
Yeah, that's my question. I didn't stutter in the lead, sir.
No, but I have to qualify
that. This is this question for Rumble. This question is for Andre Rumble.
Okay, I'm shutting up then.
This is a legit question, and I'm gonna answer. And if you're talking about, hey,
taking a while,
Rumble, we need
yes
a point guard.
No.
I'm answering your
just
question.
No,
if you want to give, I just want to
let
give
him answer, George.
If
let him
says,
answer.
Hey, Rumble, we need a point guard. Who are you going for? Every point guard in the league is available. Who are you going for? My first pick is yes.
Okay.
I answered yes.
What do they refer? You were talking about my hat before. What do they refer to this also as? A cat.
The company that went bankrupt.
There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world you go anywhere and you got every NBA point guard available to you, and you taking Jalen Brunson first. Now you got me feeling like I'm disrespecting.
Who are you taking, George?
And that's not the case. That is not.
Who are you taking?
You asked, but you asked me.
If I'm taking,
he's taking Luka. He's taking Luka.
I gotta take Luka or Shea.
I told you
Luka to me is not a real point guard. That's what I'm saying. To me, Luka's not.
I'm taking Luka or Shea
not a real
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I mean, I wouldn't knock anyone. I'm not gonna look at you and be like, oh, like nah. If I mean, Shea is dope to his Luka, but to me, Luka is not a real point guard. But for me, I just believe that Jalen Brunson is the best point guard. I'm into.
Okay.
I don't even feel like Shea is really a real one. I feel like he's more of a. But cool. I'm talking about point guard, a real point guard. I don't think
your beef is more positional.
Right. I just don't believe that Shea or Luka are pure point guards. I believe that they play the position. They can play the position. I just don't think that's what they are.
So Jalen Brunson,
he's not a pure point guard.
Jalen Brunson is more of a natural point guard than Luka Doncic.
Yeah, did I stutter? I said to me.
Get you in and out of plays. Okay.
I said to me.
All right.
You ask me.
All right.
George,
All right, yeah.
Keisha has a question
The
for you. She
question.
says Luca is better than Brunson. George.
Yes. What are we doing?
Yes. We talking overall player. Hell yeah. Yes.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yes. That's what I'm
Don't let me-
question.
don't-
Keisha,
don't let me feel like I'm disrespecting
are you
Brunson.
asking
I
as
love-
a pure point
I
guard?
love Brunson. Hello. I love Brunson. Y'all make me feel like I'm disrespecting him. I love Brunson.
You know Keisha just got it. You know Keisha just loves starting trouble.
I
Teacher's
got.
an antagonistic.
I gotta-
Teacher
Yes,
is an
she is.
antagonizer, and it's
I was so
ridiculous.
happy her
She
mother
is.
almost slapped her the other day. I was so happy. I was like, God,
that
be
was
praised.
comedy. That was comedy.
Have your way,
Keisha
God.
is the Paul Heyman.
We
of
was
thi-
all
of
in the
this
comments like,
podcast.
beat her. We was all in the comments like, beat her, mommy, beat her.
Spread the rocks for the child. Oh gosh.
Oh man.
No, man, I feel it though. 'cause, like,
Okay, so she said,
give
okay,
Brunson-
Keisha qualified
Brunson
it.
is, like,
She's saying as
super-
a pure point guard, is Luca better than Brunson? No,
I believe so.
I disagree with that. as
No,
well.
I believe so.
you
No.
wilding for a
I
second.
gotta agree with Dre on that one.
You just-
And then here's my reason why I don't even think you think so. Because I've heard you guys talk about getting him off the ball about 5 times in this one show.
So
You don't want-
I
You
was
don't want a
waiting
pure point guard
because
off the ball ever.
I was waiting
Overseer
because that is
Henderson,
what
bless you, sir.
that is what I was getting ready to say. A pure point guard is a pass first ball player.
Thank you.
Pass first ball player. Pure point guard. Now we looking at the Rod Stricklands, the Mark Jacksons,
Ain't no more pure
the
point guard
John
than
Yeah,
Stocktons.
we covered that on a show earlier this month. There are no pure point guards in the league anymore.
Right. So we can't really say a pure point guard, which means, and because of the culture of the game today, you really can't put Jalen Brunson in a position anymore
Right.
because we're
Well, it's
playing
all positionless
position.
basketball. Yeah.
We're
Right.
playing positionless basketball. Now I get what Dre is saying because it's
Tyler
very similar
Kolek is a
to
pure point guard.
this is very similar to a conversation him and I had earlier about rap. I get what he's saying because he's looking at the basketball's landscape from a
Purist.
basketball
From a
purist
purist standpoint. Hmm.
standpoint. And he's saying Jalen Brunson, based on height, position, yes, he's a pure point guard. But the truth of the matter is, we haven't seen Jalen Brunson play pure point guard since Villanova.
That's facts.
We
I
haven't
wouldn't
seen
say
that.
that. I feel like
We
I feel like
have
he had
not
times
seen.
in
No.
Dallas
And there's nothing wrong with that.
He played his
Yeah,
first year in
yeah.
Dallas because they used Jalen to take Luca off the ball in Dallas.
Right. So okay. So
That's what I'm saying. Right.
What's that?
Exactly.
That's two seasons because as soon as Luca went down, the evolution
years,
of
yeah.
Jalen Brunson
That's
happened,
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
and it's the reason why we went and got him.
Got him,
Yeah.
yup.
Yeah, we showed what he could
That's
do.
very true.
Which I mean,
That's very true.
but we always knew he could.
So they went and got Jalen Brunson, and you know what they said in that office? They said, "We need somebody who is not the typical point guard," and that's what they went and got.
So if I'm going back to George's question, then for me, if I was answering that question, it wasn't for me, but I'm going to go there. I'll give you that. I still wouldn't choose Luca. I'd choose either Brunson or Shea, because to me those are guys who impact winning. Luca doesn't impact winning enough for me yet. I think he can. I just don't think that he's mentally gotten to that place yet, to
Look at
where
those games-
he
look at
that
those
he
games
wants to
before-
win more
Nah.
than anything else. I don't
Look at
feel like
those
he's
games-
gotten there yet.
Look at those games before LeBron came back.
I don't want to like. I think y'all forgetting Mavericks, Luca.
No,
one
I
that-
think
The one
Mavericks.
that got to the finals with PJ Washington and a bunch of dudes that worked at the 7-Eleven. Like, come on, man. Like, you seen that. You know Daniel Gafford changed your oil one time. He was like, that tall nigga look familiar.
Daniel Gafford.
He tried to sell- he
Daniel
tried to sell some cabinets
Gafford
with the
is
Nike.
working at the tank. He said Daniel Gafford is 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 working at the Take 5.
He's trying to get you a new cabin filter. You know you ain't need no cabin filter. I just changed it. Get out of here.
It's good to see y'all running 12 deep now. Listen,
Hey, Hendrickson, I need you to stand down because
Uh-oh.
whenever the Celtics are under 500, you be quiet. So I'm about sick of you. You got to stop that mess.
He deactivates
Listen,
his page.
Is that what he does? Is that what he does?
he's
Al, are
out
you
of here.
drawing cartoons?
Yes, he is. You know that's what he doing. You know that's what he doing. You know he's in his graffiti era. You know he's in his graffiti era.
I knew it.
He is back in his graffiti era. Pistons,
relaxes me.
Lakers in just about an hour and a half.
It relaxes me, y'all. I pastor a group of black people in Brooklyn.
Jason joined the club Georgetown. What? He called you Georgetown? Hilarious. Listen, the Lakers and the Lakers are going to be fine. I think the Lakers will be okay. But I do think that this is the opportunity. They're 2 games back of Denver right now. They're tied with Houston, and they're 3 back of San Antonio. This would be a good time for the Lakers to make their move now,
You know
especially
what?
with Denver
I hope this is
losing
not
Jokic
too
for at least
I
next
hope
month.
this is not too risque, but we're grown.
We all men here. We all grown men.
Like people were literally waiting for the Lakers to have. We didn't have a 2-game losing streak until late December. 3 games.
First of all, the
Like
Lakers
that.
are my pick. The Lakers are my pick to come out of the West.
That's
So
true.
you
I don't
can't-
know. I don't know about that because
Remember, George said that on that show. He was like, I don't know.
see, like I
I
love my
remember George
team.
said, I don't know about that.
I love my team, but I keep it a buck. But listen,
I just think that they got.
Right.
I think.
I'm a realist.
Listen,
really because
I just feel that as long as you got LeBron, you got a chance. That dude is nice. At 41. 41, what is he? 45? He's like he's nice, son.
41.
That dude is the truth. I don't care what nobody say. I seen him go up for a dunk the other day at 41, and I was like, nah, son, this nigga is an alien. He's from someplace else.
I mean, Julius Irvin is dunking at 60 plus. So, I mean, you know,
No,
it's
no,
good.
no, 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 no.
Cornette.
Not dunking like that. Not cocking it back.
The joint he caught. Oh, the joint
Jason
the
said
other
he's
night.
48. Keisha asked, are the
but-
Knicks trading Cat? No.
No.
No. I don't think that Wes and Leon are blowing up this team. I don't think they're touching this roster, to be honest with you.
You can.
The only thing I could probably see is they might flip Gershon Yabusele for Sadiq Bey. That might be it. And Bey played last night like he was auditioning for the Knicks.
Gershon played last night too.
But Gershon played like he was trying to stay. So yeah, he had some really good minutes last night.
I'm a mute. Let me know when we overrated Braun Breaker.
Overrated. We can go there now.
We gonna get to that. Hold on. We still got some basketball stuff coming through. Willie Green says Tyrese Maxey is cooking Memphis. Yeah, I mean, listen, John Morant is done.
Can we talk about him for a minute though?
John,
Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey's a problem.
Oh,
Tyrese Maxey is a
my God.
But I
Like,
said that the Sixers have to turn that team over to their backcourt.
But see, I'm not gonna lie. After last year, I was like, maybe 2-3 years from now.
No, they ready now. They ready now.
Expect him
That
and
Sixer
Edgewater to make
that Sixer backcourt.
yeah,
They're the old Pistons in that backcourt.
yeah.
Because remember,
Yeah.
Pistons with Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, and Vinnie Johnson, that 3-headed monster in the
Yeah.
backcourt. That's Edgecombe,
Yeah.
McCain, and Tyrese Maxey.
Well,
That backcourt's a problem.
well, more talented, but I get
Yeah,
get
way
the
more
comparison,
talented,
though.
but you get the comparison. Right, definitely more talented.
I get
But
the comparison.
yo, those guys,
They-
they're a problem. I watched them against us, and I'm like, oh my God, if these guys,
yeah, when they played us, they're so fun to
Nobody
Yeah.
can stop Tyrese Maxey one-on-one.
That's true.
You can't,
Nobody.
you can't stop that guy
Nobody.
one-on-one.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And there you have it.
Because you
And
can't stay in front
there
of
you
him.
have it with best point guard in the league.
You can't stay in front of him.
You can't stay in front
Like,
of Tyrese
and
Maxey one-on-one. He's cooking you.
he does this move where he just and catches and with the long arm just and that move is so unstoppable.
And he
So
has
unstoppable.
unlimited range. Like
God
Right,
gave-
he can
God
move from
gave-
anywhere.
you've got
God-
to guard him at 30 feet out, and then he's just gonna put the ball on the
Right.
floor and go around you.
God
Right.
gave Philadelphia. God gave Philadelphia Allen Iverson again.
Allen Iverson with a better jump shot.
All right, let's not.
Allen Iverson with a better jump shot.
A more consistent jumper. Yes.
Yep.
Let's
Yes.
okay. Let's not. Let's
Willie
not,
said he coming for your hat, J-Man.
Come on, Dre. You know he shoot better than AI now. We not talking about his heart. We not talking about
I
his
mean,
heart.
AI is the
talking about his
original.
head.
The AI is the original little dog.
Let's-
But in terms
AI
of pure,
got him on. Nobody got a heart bigger than AI.
Let's-
Nobody.
Let's not. Okay, that's what y'all just
Come on,
y'all
Dre.
just, y'all
Really?
just go.
Dre,
Why
AI
go too
couldn't
far
stop
sometimes?
it. Don't let nostalgia choke you, bro.
Dre.
Next
Dre,
week you gonna
I'm
start
gonna
playing the
give
Chop
you-
Talk
No,
stuff
I'm just-
here. Like, come
but
on, brother. Like, relax.
right, Willie?
Dre,
He's
I'll give
22
you-
years old.
Dre, I'll give you AI has a bigger heart. He's got more heart than Maxey. But Maxey has the better game than AI. He does.
Maxey can do more than AI.
He can do
Whoa,
more.
whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
I've
Okay, hold on.
I've seen
hold
enough
on,
of Tyrese
hold on.
Maxey,
Hold
and I
on.
watched AI's entire career. Maxey can do more than AI.
Now, this is for some people. Kobe Bryant is the GOAT.
True, that is true for some
Yeah.
people.
When Kobe Bryant sat down, he said, guarding Iverson outside of Tracy McGrady was one of the toughest things he had to do. Allen Tyrese, the man
Dre.
made
Dre.
my I
Dre,
remember
hold on,
Dre,
hold on.
Dre,
when he
Dre,
crossed
Can I say
Michael
something?
Jordan.
Can I say something?
I
But let's
almost
remember,
cried.
Kobe Bryant never saw Tyrese Maxey.
Dre, and let me say this.
This is
Kobe is
This is
only
true.
a career 44% shooter. He's not even a 48% shooter.
John Cunningham said Maxey over AI laughable.
So-
Again, listen,
If we
Thank
can
you.
get into those
Like,
numbers.
what?
I'm just saying.
Wait, listen. In 2001, Allen Iverson carried Theo Ratliff,
Yes, he did.
Dikembe
Absolutely.
Mutombo,
Eric Snow.
Eric Snow,
Tyrone
Aaron.
Hill.
What's his name? Aaron.
McKee.
Aaron McKee.
Blue.
Aaron
McKee.
McKee.
Tyrone Hill.
George Lynch. Who is
And
he?
Tyrone Hill.
Oh wait,
Can Maxey take that Sixers team to the finals?
Tyrone Hill. Thank you, John. He took them to.
But we
They
not
were not
disputing.
supposed to win.
We're
They
not.
Dre, we talking.
Win.
Dre, you're talking about AI's heart. Nobody's questioning his heart.
No,
He had
but
the heart
it's
to
not
take
just
that-
hard. You got to put the ball in the hole, right?
You do have to put the ball in the hole. Absolutely. And AI was otherworldly talented. Absolutely.
You know who was supposed to beat them? You know who was supposed? It was supposed to be Kobe versus Vince Carter that year. And AI said, "Nah, I'm good. Let me show you real quick, Vinny. Let me send you back to Kenyatta. Here, you going
Not Canada,
Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
You gonna hold this up until I see Tyrese Maxey take this team to an NBA Finals. We got to stop that.
It's not going to
George.
happen as long
George.
as Joel Embiid is on the team.
George, you do
Yo,
know
is he hurt
Kobe's
again?
only a 44%,
Is he out?
a
Is he
career
out again?
44% shooter.
He's in and out of the lineup. He's in and out of the lineup.
No, but I'm saying I thought I saw like last week he like hurt his
Bubba.
knee or
No.
something like that.
He's playing. He's playing.
Oh,
Kobe
okay.
is only a career 44% shooter
Who?
for his career.
Who?
AI.
44% for his
Allen Iverson.
career. But
Allen
we consider
Iverson?
Kobe top.
Yeah.
We consider Kobe Bryant top 5.
Oh, Kobe.
No,
yeah,
he said
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh,
said
Kobe. Yeah,
is
Kobe's a career
44.
44%. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
he's not
how
even
many rings? How
48%
many rings he
from.
got?
But see,
How
that's
many
what I'm.
rings
But
he got?
that's what I'm. You're making my point.
You can't.
A lot of times, it's not the game; it's the heart.
I hate that part of the debate, yo.
Right. I hate that ring debate.
Because my
Thank you,
thing is
George.
Ring
his
culture.
Because
44
you
his
you as an
as the
individual
leading
player,
as the go-to guy, I shoot 44%, and I still carry my team to an NBA Finals and become NBA Finals MVP twice.
But nobody's disputing you. That's what we're telling. That's what I'm saying. A lot of time it's not games, Dre. It's the heart. It's the will. It's the determination to win. It has nothing to do with anything else. Sometimes it's just that, yo, I got heart, and I'm not gonna let you beat me.
Willie
Wait,
Green
hold
said
on.
the league wanted David
Right.
versus Goliath, Sixers Lakers. Come on, son.
So, all
Remember,
right,
David
Willie,
Stern
that's
was the
not
king of the
true.
narrative.
Wait, hold
Willie,
on.
that's not true.
Willie, stop
Every
smoking crack.
series
Who
between
in the
2000,
East? Who in the East was beating that Lakers team? Which team in the East that wouldn't have been David and Goliath?
exactly.
Nobody.
Every series was going to be David and Goliath.
Right.
Willie.
But they
Listen,
wanted. But
during
Allen
that
Iverson was
run-
the thug.
Right.
During
That's
that
why
run-
would they want him?
Because
during that run,
versus
the West was
Tinseltown.
just spanking everybody.
Right.
Remember,
Exactly.
J-Mac, remember we went through it a couple of weeks ago. During that run, the West was winning. It was San Antonio and LA for like 6 straight years.
They were
This is what
swapping.
I'm saying. Ever since Jordan retired, there was no strong teams or no teams in the East. You were sitting there looking like they can win the championship.
Even as good as Orlando was, nobody
Right.
thought Orlando was going to be able to beat.
Exactly.
Don't
was going to
preach
beat
that
anybody
good
in the
gospel,
West.
Cunningham. That's good. They don't like hearing that.
That tells you how good the rest of the team is. 44% number one option means a lot more. Other people got to make shots.
Because
This
they
is
throw
true.
up and down. Kobe
And,
won
hey,
his championship by himself on a broken leg.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What Bucks? I know you're not talking about Ray Allen's Bucks.
No, they wasn't.
What is he talking about?
That was not a
Glenn
big
Robinson?
three. Willie, stand down, Willie.
Glenn Robinson?
Stand down, Willie. Stand down.
Stand down. That was not a
Wait,
big three, man.
Wait, Glenn Robinson and Vin Baker was
That
beating
was
who?
That was a medium trace. That was not a
Willie
big
has
three.
to stop.
Nah, it was actually Big Dog and Ray Allen. It had Vin Baker was
Deacon
washed
Carl Frank
out.
said, "How y'all got Dre Rumble up here?" Because it's a sports show. It's not just a Knicks show. It's a sports show, Carl. We don't just talk
Carl.
Knicks. We talk everything. Right now, we're talking about the debate as far as who's better between Tyrese Maxey and Allen Iverson.
Big Dog was unguardable for 4 years.
That's true.
For 4 years. And that's what you got to think about. A lot of those players in that time, their primes were not long.
No, that's true. I mean, the league was different back then. You know, load management wasn't a thing.
But they're outside of Reggie Miller, who else? Shaq.
Hey,
maybe.
don't forget this, Dre. Don't forget. There was a time in the early
Deacon
2000s.
Carl says AI over Maxey.
There was a time in the early 2000s when we were debating Kobe versus T-Mac.
Yeah,
That was an actual debate.
That was a debate. Yes.
That's
That
true.
was a debate.
There was a debate in the early 2000s.
But that's because
and I'm gonna tell you, I was Team T-Mac at that time.
I loved him in Orlando.
Yes,
He was
sir.
my favorite player. And the thing was, I saw him live when I lived in Florida at that time. And let me tell you, watching T-Mac on TV during that time was nothing compared to going to see him live.
Willie says that it was the 2001 Bucks that should have been playing the Lakers. But again, he said it was the Stern narrative that kept the Bucks out of it.
Willie.
This is the
you
same
can watch,
guy.
Willie, you can
that
watch any
stopped
basketball
the trade.
documentary.
Carl
Nobody-
agrees
they
T-Mac was it.
They wouldn't let CP3 go to LA. That's the same David Stern right there. Wouldn't let him go.
I still want to know why he vetoed that trade.
Because he's David Stern.
Because
The same-
David
this-
Stern, because David Stern and the rest of the owners were part owners of that
Of the-
team. Remember,
of the
that
New
team
Orleans
didn't
team.
have owners.
New Orleans didn't have
Oh,
it didn't have an owner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it would have
I
been
forgot
way
about
more messy if that trade did go down. Because now it looks like the league is colluding.
The league is
to make the
colluding
Lakers
Oh,
bad.
to put a superstar on a big market team.
Right.
Hey, I'll give y'all another what if. I'll give y'all another one. Y'all remember this one? Talking about Orlando, right? Who was supposed to go down there and create a big three with T-Mac?
Tim Duncan and
Tim Duncan.
Grant Hill.
Tim
Grant
Duncan
Hill.
was supposed to go
And
there.
Grant
That's
Hill.
Tim Duncan and
Well,
Grant
Grant
Hill.
Hill got
Rivers'
hurt.
fault.
Grant Hill
But that
got
was
hurt.
Doc
He was
Rivers'
there.
fault.
No,
That was
that was
Doc
Doc
Rivers'
Rivers' fault. That was Doc
Right.
Rivers messed that up because
Doc Rivers messed it up.
Because Grant Hill was like, "We going." Tim Duncan was there. All Tim Duncan asked was for his wife to be included on team flights, and Doc Rivers was like, "No, no wives on the plane. It's a business trip." And Tim Duncan said, "Okay, I'm going
Okay,
back
I'm
to
staying
Pop."
in San Antonio.
All right, bet. Dummy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Grant Hill was already there, but that wouldn't have panned out either because
You bugging. They would
Tim
have
Grant Hill
won.
Duncan
got
with
hurt.
T-Mac alone.
No,
would've-
Grant
Nah,
Hill
that-
got hurt.
Grant Hill and
T-Mac,
Tim
No,
Grant
Duncan.
Hill.
remember, Grant Hill got hurt.
Yeah, but
Even
Hill
without
does not
Grant
get
Hill,
hurt.
had to
T-
He
shoulder
does
the
not get hurt
load.
with
T-
Tim Duncan on that team.
T-Mac, and even if Grant Hill gets hurt, T-Mac
Right.
in his prime and Tim Duncan, they win in the championship.
They win in the chip. Even without
They
Grant
win
Hill.
in the championship.
They win in the chip.
You should do a show dedicated to the what ifs.
Oh,
We can do that. Yeah,
Listen,
well, that'll be
Doc
one of the
What if
shows I
Dwayne
put together
Wade
for 2026.
would have went to
Doc Rivers
Chicago
messed that up,
instead of
though.
stayed in Miami?
What if the Knicks don't mortgage the future for Carmelo Anthony and
Carmelo
actually wait
Ooh.
and wait for him to come the following summer?
Look, Al tight. Please don't get Al tight.
Hey, Butler, I got a what if for you. I got one. What if the Knicks draft Ron Artest instead of Frederick Weiss?
Ooh, remember that? The French.
What if
What if
Jer-
the what if
what
what
if
if
Jerry-
the Knicks what if the Knicks draft Donovan Mitchell instead of Nila Kyla? whatever his name is.
Ntilikina.
Oh,
Ntilikina.
yeah, Keeler.
Here's a free
What
agent
if-
one that many people know, but they forgot about. What if Jerry Reinsdorf does not relent and Michael Jordan ends up signing with the Knicks? He was
Remember that?
hours
Yo,
from signing with
yo,
the Knicks.
Yo,
Hours
I
from
am
teaming
so
up with
glad-
Patrick Ewing.
I am so glad that you brought that up because when people said Michael Jordan didn't want to leave or he stayed, I said he almost got traded to New York. He was asking out of
No,
Chicago.
he was leaving. He
No,
was
he's a
leaving
free
as a free
agent.
agent. He was a free agent.
No. Remember, he wanted to be traded, and Reinsdorf said, "I'm not going to trade you." And then he was like, "You know what? All right, I'll just wait till the end of my contract."
Right.
And I'll just,
Right,
and then
they
I'll
got
just
to the
sign.
end, then they got to the end of the contract because
I remember
that was
that.
because again, everybody who's getting big money owes Michael Jordan a debt of gratitude. So everybody's getting big
Isaiah
money.
says that. Yeah, Isaiah
Everybody
says
owes Michael
that.
Jordan because he's the one. Because if in that summer, if Reinsdorf does, because Reinsdorf didn't want to pay Jordan $30 million.
No, he
He
didn't.
didn't. He did not want to pay him $30 million. And Dave Checketts said to Jordan, he said to Jordan's agent, David Falk, and David Falk is on record saying this.
right.
He said, "We will give you all of our cap space. It's not quite 30, but we'll work it out once we get the bird rights. That first year, just take all of our cap space." And Jordan was about to sign, and Reinsdorf called and said, "All right, we'll give you the 30.
Because he knew Chicago would have had
Was
his
dead.
head. If
Chicago
they
would have
let
had his
Michael
head,
Jordan go.
and New York would have become a dynasty.
Listen,
And can
I
you
would have
imagine
been a
those
New York
battles?
Knicks fan so quick.
Can
And
you
he-
imagine?
and
Patrick
he-
Could you,
Jordan-
could you
Jordan
imagine what
Jordan-
retro Jordans would be worth right now if he had actually played in orange and blue?
D-Law, can you imagine? And Pippen was still in Chicago at that time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine Knicks Bulls with Jordan on the Knicks?
And Jordan versus Pippen?
Yes.
Woo. Because
Yes.
Pippen, remember, Pippen has he's only said it out loud publicly now, but he's always felt that he was better than Michael Jordan.
He's always felt he was better.
Always.
Well,
Can I
we know,
say
but-
something?
Well,
Can I
Well-
just say something? Can I say something? Because I'm a realist. Yes, it would have been nice to see Mike Jordan in New York. I just don't think him and Patrick Ewing would have been able to coexist.
No, that would
did you
have.
not watch the 1992 Dream Team?
Nah, they would
Nah,
have made it work,
that
bro.
would've worked.
The 1992 Dream Team.
But
The
remember,
1990.
they're
Wait.
they're also the best of
1992
friends off the
Dream
court.
Team
Right.
The 1992 Dream Team doesn't count because Patrick Ewing is not the number one option on the 1992 Dream Team. He is the number one option on Madison Avenue.
Here's
That
the
is
thing, though.
his
But
team.
Here's the
Patrick
thing.
Ewing,
If
wanted a ring.
if you
Patrick
get Michael
would've
Jordan,
actually had
Patrick
Patrick
Ewing
Ewing
don't miss
wanted a
that layup.
ring.
Right.
Patrick would
The
have
big
actually
Jamaican
Jordan.
was not giving up his shots.
He would have gave
The
it up
big
to
Jamaican-
Jordan.
They
You
was
think he's not gonna
tight,
give
bro.
it up for Michael
Now,
Jordan?
on
He would
Mark-
have gave it up for Michael Jordan.
on Mark Jackson's podcast, Patrick Ewing is on record as saying that he feels that Mike is the GOAT, but he would have rather played with LeBron because LeBron would have passed him the ball.
Mike would not have.
I know that.
He said
Well,
he said
guess
this
what?
on
Patrick
Mark
didn't pass
Jackson's
the ball
podcast.
either.
He did say that.
Y'all know what our offense was. This was our offense.
Patrick,
That's it.
Well, here's, and that's another question. Is Mike as offensively sound without the triangle?
That's a good
yes,
question.
yes, because his
Did
first,
you see the
his
earlier
first,
years?
but his numbers were still the same. Was he
They were
better?
not winning,
was
though. They weren't winning.
that's what I was gonna say. He was better in the system, yes, but as an individual player, he would have been just fine.
And
Right.
and also you got to remember the system featured him. The system featured him, and the triangle system.
Jason
The
said Ewing
triangle.
was Jordan security off the court.
The triangle system always featured the two guard and the center.
I agree, John Cunningham. Pat
But-
and Mike would have
but-
been just fine.
But
I agree with that.
but they weren't running that in New York. That's what I'm saying.
They
Woodford-
weren't
They
running
were
the
not
triangle.
running that. They
But
were
you
not
put
running
Michael
that in New
Jordan
York
in
at the
But
time.
you've also got to
That's a
remember
quick
Pat
pick.
Riley was the coach.
Pat Riley
Right.
was the coach.
So
Pat Riley was the coach,
this
and
is the
Magic
guy
Jordan.
this is the guy who helped invent Showtime.
Mike, that's my point. My point
Well,
I'm getting ready to say is
technically-
Michael Jordan would have been
technically-
bringing up the
Well,
ball.
technically, it was the coach
Technically,
before Westhead.
It was
But-
what's his name, right? He
Yeah,
invented Showtime.
So, but Riley was able to perfect it.
Yeah,
Paul West
on the
said.
defensive, from a defensive standpoint, because
So-
Showtime had no half court offense. Pat Riley gave them a half court offense. Remember,
Right.
they were just running gun.
But again, and Mike was known as a strong defender. So I mean, I think that helps.
Pat Riley invented Showtime. Pat Riley was behind the scenes coaching that team on the low.
Oh well,
No,
yeah,
no.
okay.
Well,
I get what, yeah. He wasn't. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Okay. You want to be semantics? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I just love that y'all know facts like this. So when people have that, that innocuous GOAT conversation, like people like to leave out that Jordan almost left and Kobe was
no. These are things.
We
that-
are basketball purists
right.
here. Like,
This
we
is-
Kobe
don't
was a
just,
second away from
This
being
is
a
why we can
Chicago
have
Bull.
that conversation legitimately.
we
Kobe
know
was about to
ball.
be a Chicago Bull. And
But George, on this show, we do that. We do
Yeah.
that here.
George, no, that's why he come on here with us
that's
We do that here. We don't
That's why he
sugarcoat
come on here
nothing
with
on
us.
here.
because
Can
he
we
knows it's
say-
going to be
can-
a real honest
a
conversation.
real honest
Can we
conversation.
say Jordan is a system player? Well, yeah, because number one, he came out of North Carolina. That was a
Yeah, you
system.
play. If you played for Dean Smith, you
Smith.
played in a system.
Yeah, Dean Smith was a system coach. So
Listen,
he
listen.
knew how
That
to
that
play.
shot on the elbow that beat Georgetown
Right,
was a
right.
design
Was a-
play.
right.
that
Was a
that was a
design
set
play.
play.
Look,
Yeah.
so and
Dean
here's
Smith
the
called
proof.
that play for Jordan.
Here's the
I feel like
proof.
everybody's a
Every
system player
time
at the
Jordan
end
was
of the
in a
day.
system, he won a championship. He was
True.
in Dean Smith's system. He
won a
won the
championship.
NCAA championship.
Who
Phil
would have
Jackson
been
comes.
captain
It takes a
Jordan?
couple of years,
But
but
he
he
wins
wins
the
6 championships, and he got 2 3-peats.
Who would have been the captain if Jordan came to New York? No, I think Jordan was still
Co-captains.
allowed. I
That's
think
when they was doing
they
co-captains.
would've-
Co-captain.
Nah.
Jordan and Ewing would have been co-captains. Jordan and Ewing would have been
Nah, 'cause
co-captains.
Co-captain.
Jordan would have been the leader on the floor,
Right.
but Patrick
Ewing-
Ewing was the soul of New York.
Right, and I think and
Yeah.
Mike was always very smart, and I think
Yeah.
he would have still allowed that to be. But on the
Yeah.
court, you would have known it was Mike's team.
It was Mike C. Yeah, and that's all he cared about. I don't care
And Patrick
about
would have been all right with that.
And
Yeah,
Patrick,
because
I
Patrick
mean,
wanted to win more than
he would
listen.
have had no
this-
choice. Hey, nigga, you want a ring? Get on this back.
And,
I
and
got
George
you.
and Dre, I said this to the other fellas this week. I'm gonna say it to you guys as well. You know, tell me your thoughts about it. I, in thinking about all-time great bigs, I don't think Patrick Ewing's name gets mentioned enough.
Well,
I said what I
I agree
said.
with that.
No, I
well,
agree,
said-
and I agree with what you said, Butler. You're right. It's like he's an afterthought. Oh,
He's
yeah,
an
yeah,
afterthought
yeah. I agree with
because
what you said. You're right.
he got on the defensive end. Patrick got cooked a lot.
Yo, as a matter of fact,
When he was
D-Lo,
older.
D-Lo, you should be able to
Oh,
read.
this
You
is
should be
what.
able to
Oh,
read my statement. Read my response to that. You should be able to read my response to that
From the
when
chat,
he
from the chat.
when it was his chance to prove that he was the best center in the league, Hakeem ate him. Hakeem ate him. Even Shaq said
Hakeem
it.
ate everybody, though, bro.
Well, that's
it
what
wasn't just Patrick.
but what I'm saying is when it was his chance, and let's not act like Patrick did not have fits with Rick Smits, because Rick Smits was one of the first centers outside of Arvidas Sabonis to step outside and be able to hit that little shot right in
but
front
so
of the
was
three-point
Patrick.
line.
But on the converse of that, so was Patrick Ewing.
Patrick was hitting
But
the
I'm
jumper,
talking
too.
about on the defensive end. I'm not just talking about offensively. Offensively, I
Because-
thought Patrick Ewing was amazing.
But also, Shaq says that Patrick Ewing was the hardest center he ever had to deal with.
And let's not forget,
Shaq said that.
Olajuwon cooked David Robinson while
Oh.
he was the reigning MVP.
Oh my God!
Olajuwon was cooking
Elijah-
everybody.
While he was the reigning.
I wanna-
Come on, Dre.
I remember that.
I do want to
So
reason.
he was cooking everybody. He was
So-
cooking everybody.
So this is what L said in our group chat the other day when I mentioned the whole Patrick Ewing thing not getting his respect. L said, quote, "I really believe that it's because he didn't win a chip. When his name is mentioned, there's always the oh, that's right factor. But when the initial thought of the era he played in is talked about, most remember that he was beat by one man when he had the squad and the coach to win. He had a tendency to predict wins that didn't happen. The guarantees, the back pages were never fulfilled. He held up negotiations during the lockout. Was he a great center? Absolutely. But let's not forget that damn finger roll, that missed shot in '94 that could have sealed that championship."
But I feel like we
End
should
quote.
not.
Sorry.
You shouldn't.
Ted Simpson is with you, L. He says stupid finger roll is all I got.
Yeah, but still, but my thing is you
Yo,
shouldn't.
he
hold
almost
that-
won. He almost won that game 7 for us against Houston.
Against
and you
Houston
said-
and John Starks.
And you saying that Olajuwon cooked him would have been out the window had he hit that shot from the corner. And John
right.
Starks shot us out that game.
He did.
And let's not forget
I mean,
this.
John Starks shot 2 for 18 and we lost that game by 6 points.
Two things about that series too. Derek Harper would have been MVP if the Knicks would have won. Everybody
Agreed.
forgets that. Derek Harper had an excellent series. He gave Kenny Smith fits.
Oh, he abused Kenny Smith. He abused Kenny Smith
And
that entire
Cassell.
series.
And Sam Cassell.
and Sam Cassell. So Derek Harper would have been MVP. That's
Shaq.
number one. Number two,
Kareem.
Bigs
Ewing
over
went
Pat,
back to the
Shaq,
old
Kareem,
Patrick Ewing.
Robinson, Dwight Howard.
Wait,
Bill,
wait,
and-
wait,
and
wait,
Will.
wait.
He went back. Ewing
wait.
went back to being the old Patrick Ewing, and he was more of a defensive presence.
John,
in that
I
series.
can't give
I'm
you
not
Bill or
putting
Wilt
Dwight.
because
I'm not putting Dwight.
over Patrick Ewing. No, I'm not putting Dwight
Never.
Howard over Patrick Ewing, and I
Never.
can't give you Bill or Wilt because we didn't see them play.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make these comparisons, you got to go with people you. Because see, everybody likes to just go with numbers, and I get it, but at the
That's
same
the new
time,
era. That's the new era.
eye test is important.
The eye test.
If I didn't see you, like I don't make no comparisons of players who I did. That's why you never hear me talk about Bill or Wilt or anything where it comes to. I did not see them play. I had to have actually seen you play, and then I compare that with your numbers as far as where I put you on
Right.
my list.
Case in point, we don't talk about Kareem in
Yeah.
Milwaukee. We
Right, I
talk
see
about
Kareem in Milwaukee.
Kareem in LA.
In LA, right.
That's what we talk about. We don't talk about Kareem in Milwaukee.
Y'all didn't
That's
see
because
Kareem in
he ain't
y'all didn't
Kareem in Milwaukee.
Right.
He's Lou Alcindor
Lou
in
Alcindor.
Milwaukee.
Yes, that's right.
Those names are
Wait,
100% over Patrick Ewing, and Pat was a beast. Not Dwight Howard, John. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't give you Dwight Howard. I cannot give you
I
Dwight.
can't.
I give you everybody else who I saw play on that list but Dwight Howard.
I can't give you Dwight Howard, and I seen him play.
Listen, Moses Malone gave Ewing fits. Ewing was. They had an article up online today talking about how he called up John Thompson almost in tears because Moses Malone gave him 30 and 20. 30 points, 20
well,
rebounds.
Moses
But
Malone was what, 10 years in the league when Patrick came
When
in?
Patrick Ewing got there. But people got to remember this. Absolutely, everybody talks about the numbers that people put up. Absolutely, but you forget that. Like, I'll use the Shaq. If you use the Shaq matchup with Ewing, because I actually went and researched this a couple years ago. Like, literally, where it comes to head-to-head competition, Patrick actually outplayed Shaq head-to-head. He actually did.
Which
Listen, we always
in Orlando?
As a Knicks
With
fan,
Shaq in Orlando and Shaq in LA.
we never got Knicks Orlando in the playoffs.
We never got Knicks Orlando in the playoffs, and Shaq had better teams in LA. But head-to-head matchup, the numbers bear out. It's a slight edge, Dre, but Patrick's numbers are slightly better against Shaq than Shaq's are against Patrick. Slightly.
And that was experience.
But right.
That was Big East experience and NBA experience
but offensively, Patrick Ewing was more well-rounded than Shaq.
Oh, he had a bigger bag. He had a bigger bag.
His bag.
Patrick Ewing could shoot from 20 feet, and Shaq wasn't going out there.
Yeah.
Patrick would pull him out on the perimeter, and Shaq wouldn't go out there, and Ewing had basically wide open shots.
And here's why, John. John, you got to think about it. Dwight Howard didn't last long because once
have you seen a bear? Actually, John, yes, I have seen a bear.
I've seen a bear.
And yes, I'm scared of a bear because I've seen it up close.
On my way to Dwayne's house.
I was about to say, I live in Virginia, John. I don't live in New York anymore. I live in Virginia. There are bears hanging out in the forest back here behind my house.
Just chilling.
Yes, I've seen a bear. I've seen bears, coyotes, all of it. Yes, I'm definitely afraid, but I have the eye test to tell me why.
Yeah,
right, you don't need numbers to tell you to be scared.
I don't need numbers. I've seen it. That bear stood up, and I said, "Oh, they shut down. They shut down Hull last year, Dre, because there was a bear in a tree. They shut down Hull,
like in a tree,
like in the tree on Hull, down by where the Home Depot is. The Home Depot used to work at.
Yeah, I used to work at.
Yeah, there was a bear in the tree over there.
Yeah, I believe it. Let me tell y'all, where he talk about, I used to ride my bike to get to work.
Yup. And I was like, Dre, you ride your bike over here at 4 o'clock in the morning? Are you crazy?
George, in the dark. Like
that's why I won't move to Jersey. Pastor Davey is brave. That's why I will not move to Jersey.
Oh, South Jersey?
Because they got black bear down there.
It depends on where you at. Like where I'm
not dealing with no black bear.
Well, you're not really in South Jersey. You in Central Jersey, Dre.
There's no such thing as Central Jersey.
No such thing.
I'm in Trenton. But
that's the middle of New Jersey.
No. But hold on. I was
Trenton
in Burlington
is the middle of
and
New
I
Jersey.
was in Mapleshade.
Isn't Trenton the capital of New Jersey?
It sure is. Listen, the same way Richmond is the capital of Virginia, but listen, we got bears over here.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the suburbs of Richmond.
I am. And I'm in over here.
Yes, Dwayne lives in a very gentrified neighborhood.
Oh, he's telling all your business. Look at this. He's telling all your business. George, you see that?
He trying to get my black car revoked.
Wait,
He trying to get my black car revoked.
When we moved out there, we moved into this little complex. We went and saw Dwayne's house. I said, "Oh, this is
nigga."
Tell us more.
I was like, "Oh, you ain't even want to get your feet wet."
We live very modestly.
Yeah,
tell us more.
We live very modestly.
That's it.
I believe that.
Don't let them break you, B. Mike, that's it.
This is how you start the Virginia journey. I see you.
We're living very modestly.
Hey, Dre, he be breaking out the fine china, huh?
The Lord is good.
Oh no, that was only during the holidays.
Oh, but
Dre,
you
really?
must have found
I'm
China.
sorry. That's
Okay.
yeah. That was Thanksgiving. That was Thanksgiving. Oh, I don't know if he still got it, but let me tell you, he had this grill, and I was like, "You still got that? The big grill, D? Or you?
I bought
or
a bigger
you,
one.
I was about to
Oh,
ask
you
you.
hear that?
Or
You
you
hear that?
upgraded?
You hear
I bought a
that?
bigger one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enlarge
You
my
caught
You know
your
what I'm
man.
saying?
Good.
You see what I'm
Good.
saying?
Even me, Lord.
He
Even me, Lord.
listen. He
Well,
does not.
my deck in my new house is bigger. See, Dre hasn't been to the new house yet. So
Wait, there's a
That
new house. Y'all moved?
I got a bigger house, bro.
that's where he invites.
I got 5 bedrooms now, and I turned my garage into a man cave.
That's where
I have
he
a garage
doesn't,
now.
and he doesn't invite the colored friends.
No,
Unbelievable.
not the colors.
Y'all know y'all niggas.
Hey, Butler, you ever got an invite?
No, the
I haven't been there.
Butler flies over here to Atlanta every chance he gets. If Butler want, if you two J Mac, y'all want to, y'all go to Atlanta if y'all ever want to. And J Mac, you drive more, so if you
Wait, are
want to
you
stop
still?
through
Wait, so
Richmond, please feel free. You
Are
are
you
more
still
than
in
welcome.
Midlothian?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still in Woodlake. I'm around the corner from where I
you
was.
still in the? Oh, okay.
So I moved from one side of the lake to the other side of the lake.
Listen to all of this. Other side of the lake,
Yeah.
bigger house, bigger deck.
Even
This is
me,
a sports
Lord.
show. This is a
Even me,
sports
Lord.
show.
It's a
Because of
right.
D-Lo.
Thank you, L. It's a sports
Even
show.
me,
It's a
Lord.
sports show. It's a sports show.
Even me, Lord.
It's a sports show.
Even me.
Even
Let
me.
them drop. Let them drop, Floyd.
Even
Listen,
me, Lord.
and J Mac will agree with what I'm about to say. George, you got to get out of the Northeast to get stuff like this,
Yo,
because in the
trust me.
Northeast, you
The
get
wheel, the
it
wheels
just ain't
are
no
moving.
space.
They
It
robbing
just
The
you.
wheels are
yeah.
moving. The wheels are moving.
They robbing you in the Northeast.
Right, Willie. Willie came down here a couple months ago. I didn't get a chance to hook up with him because he was over in Williamsburg. I was supposed to hook up with him, but the schedule didn't work out. But I was supposed to hang out with Willie when he came down this way. But y'all are all welcome to come hang out. Please do.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you
It
get
ain't
more
enough of
bang.
us down here
You get
anyway.
you
Not in
get
the
more
suburbs
bang for
anyway.
your buck
I gotta
past
go
the
to Richmond.
Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
You
I
do.
gotta go to Richmond to see us.
I'm not coming out there with those Confederate flags,
No,
buddy.
no, 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 no. Where I am, no, you gotta go north of me to Ashland.
Nah,
That's
not
where the Confederate
no.
flags are. Everybody over here where we at in Midlothian is cool. Everybody cool. Like there's none of that
Yeah,
Oh,
racist
that's where
nah,
garbage.
you
There
are,
ain't no.
Midlothian?
Yeah, I'm in Midlothian.
Oh, okay. I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in Midlothian. So we good here.
Nice.
We in a very nice area
Are we
Yeah,
ready
you
to
with,
talk
are.
with
about?
nice people.
Now,
Are,
now,
are we?
now, when you go to Henrico, that's
Yeah, that's a
East,
different conversation.
right, right.
That's
Because you got East and then you got West. You go to West Henrico, God bless you. You might end up on the Klan newspaper. East Henrico, you might end up in front of the Black newspaper.
right. Yeah, you go to
That's
East
funny.
Henrico, you in the hood. You go to West Henrico, you might end up on a tree.
right,
Oh my gosh.
right. That's what. All right, can we get to how overrated Braun Breaker is? That's the
So,
reason.
transitioning to the
I'm ready.
WWE, y'all. So thank you for this basketball talk. We had a great time talking about it, but we got to get to WWE because we have not talked wrestling since before Cena retired. So, unless you've been under a rock, we know that John Cena, one of the greatest of all time, the 17 never seen, has finally retired from in-ring competition. Dre is still wiping his eyes; the tears are falling. And with it, a new landscape is being carved out in the WWE. Now we're not going to get into the whole Gunther thing. We're going to talk about the WWE and what it looks like going forward. Because right now, the Usos have reestablished themselves in the tag team division, but
was so
Jey Uso
happy.
doesn't look very happy about it.
He didn't.
Which we're going to talk about that.
Storyline.
Absolutely.
Here's the heel
The Jey
turn
heel turn
coming.
is coming. The Jey heel turn is coming. From I don't know how, George, you probably know this. I don't know if the rest of you guys know this. Dre, you might as well. But, and J Mac, you might know this as well. There is talk that Roman Reigns, Joanne and I,
I know.
is not happy with the prospects of how things have been going for him in Hollywood and maybe looking to make a full-time return
I heard about
to the
that.
squared circle.
I heard about that and a long
Did not hear
title
that.
reign with the
But can
Usos by
I
his
say
side.
this to y'all? I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. I think he overplayed his hand going to Hollywood. That was me. That's me personally. I thought he overplayed his hand trying to go out there. I'm not surprised by this turn of events about things not working out for him like he thought they would in Hollywood. I think he thought he was going to ride on the coattail of his cousin,
Okay.
and I think he thought that was going to be the momentum for him.
I mean,
Well,
I don't,
can't
I don't blame,
can't do
I don't
that.
blame him for that
You
though.
can't do that when your cousin has a flop in the box office while you're trying to make your breakthrough.
He's had 2 flops in 3 years.
In 3
He
years,
had
yeah.
the last one, and he had Black Adam, which was a total flop.
Which-
But it
Well,
was a
this-
good movie though.
right.
Black
I
Adam was
enjoyed
good.
Black Adam.
But
But
it
here-
was a flop. It was a
Here's
flop.
this thing. This latest flop, though, however, it's only been a
Are
flop
you in
Al,
box
Al,
office?
from
Al,
on
mute
Rotten Tomatoes
Al,
because
mute
critics
yourself,
are
Al.
actually talking about this was probably Dwayne Johnson's best movie performance ever, and there's
And talking about a
consideration for
Grammy
him
Award
as
winner.
they talk about an Oscar for him potentially for best actor.
And for
Yeah,
Black
you're talking
Adam,
about an Oscar.
No, for this latest movie that he just
the new joint. Oh yeah,
yeah, for the new joint, yeah.
Okay.
There's talk
Yeah,
of an Oscar for him potentially.
But
I don't
I'm
blame
not
Roman
surprised
for-
about this Roman Reigns news.
Teddy
It
said
doesn't
that
shock
stupid
me.
Street Fighter movie.
I don't blame Roman for like seeking it out because it's been a natural progression for not even only his cousin, but for John, for Batista. Like all these guys have just like moved their way into the movie stuff, so it's like it's kind of
Piper
natural.
was the first one. Don't forget, Roddy Piper was the first one.
Right, Roddy Piper too.
They live.
So
Yeah.
That movie was
That was
so
my
horrible.
movie.
That
I would
movie
love
was
to
so
come
That
back.
movie was terrible, but it's a cult classic. I'm sorry.
That movie was horrible.
It was bad.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
bad.
Hulk
Right, now I gotta look at Black Adam now.
Hulk Hogan went to Hollywood.
Yo,
but
you know
Hulk
what-
didn't go full time.
You know what's
No.
crazy? No, he did when he did the TV show Blunder in Paradise.
Blunder
Thunder in Paradise. Thunder in
No,
Paradise.
it was Blunder. That show was stupid.
It was whack. It was whack.
Yo, but you
He had that
I looked
cartoon.
at-
Listen,
He had
his
that
be-
cartoon
his-
though.
his
And
best
every
movie
one of us got up and
His
Saturday
best
morning and
movie
watched
was
that
No Holds
cartoon.
Barred.
Fire.
No Holds
That
Barred.
cartoon was
No Holds
fire.
Barred was his best movie because he was playing a wrestler.
I actually like Mr. Nanny better.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I
But
don't
not
know
for
why.
nothing, even
And
Triple
Suburban
H tried to
Commando
make
was
that.
horrible.
Triple H also tried to make that shift into Hollywood as well, and it didn't go well.
Didn't go well.
Oh, remember that? What was it? The Chaperone?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
What was it?
which
Wow.
was terrible. Which was
The
absolutely terrible.
Chaperone?
Get in
But
Gorilla,
that had-
Triple H.
yeah, it's
Go to
all right.
Gorilla, my
Right,
boy.
go sit in Gorilla, right?
Go to
That's
Gorilla,
what
my
you
But
boy.
I'm not.
sit in
But
Gorilla.
listen, I'm not surprised. But even if Roman comes back, would Roman be full time? I don't
That-
see Roman.
No, so
This
that's
is the rumor. This is
Yeah,
the that's
he's
the that's
talking
the
about
rumor.
coming-
The-
yeah, he's
the
talking about,
rumor is
like coming
him-
back.
Yeah, like we're gonna see Bloodline 2.0 sort of
2
situation.
point, yeah, Bloodline
Let me
2.0.
tell y'all something. My boys are coming to save the WWE.
Who's
Oba,
that?
Boys
Javon
on
and
the
them.
way. Oba's on his way. Trick is on his way.
Trick's
Devon
there.
is on his way. Carmelo.
Carmelo
yo,
is there.
I am-
Let me
Kudos
tell
to
you,
the
the
new
Over
U.S.
Femi,
champion,
preview video
Carmelo Hayes.
Last night, the Over Femi preview video
Yeah.
came on. So
Yeah.
yeah, Over's coming. Yeah,
Trick was
Over
on
Femi.
SmackDown. Trick was on
I
SmackDown
just thought it was
Friday.
interesting though that the Oba preview that was on last night was on Raw, but it was in SmackDown's colors. I just thought it was interesting. I don't know if too many people noticed that.
They're
He's
going,
going
to
to
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
They're going to SmackDown because SmackDown's
so
going
so
to 3
basically,
hours.
you're saying SmackDown's gonna be the black show.
Yes.
Yup. And it's gonna be the strongest show you watch.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I love the exchange between Trick and Cody. That was a
Yes.
good exchange between Trick and
First
Cody.
of all, can we? I got to be honest with you, and I felt like I talked to George about this. I was not big on Trick Williams, but the
Me too. I
strides,
agree.
the
Me too.
strides that he made with the TNA, and I was just like, "Yo, all right, okay, he got it. He got it." I was not big on him. I think George was mad because I wasn't big on him, but
I be
Yo,
saying that. I
he-
got the vision, bro. These
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
they got
but
football
nah,
reason, bro.
Trick Williams, he's a future main eventer. He has it. He has it. He has it. I and then seeing how comfortable he was with Cody, I'm like, yo, for you to
Yeah,
step
that was a
up,
great exchange.
yeah,
Look how comfortable he is on the microphone now, as opposed to a year
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I
That's what I'm
just
saying.
don't
Right.
want I just don't want the WWE to do what they've done with NXT talent in the past, which is change them up from what made them great in NXT.
Carmelo Hayes.
Right.
Carmelo.
Don't
They
change
just
them.
gave him the U.S. title last night. Just
First
gave
of
it to
all,
him.
can we the
Friday,
match
rather.
the match itself?
Willie said Joe Hendry will be on SmackDown as well.
The match itself was amazing. We
Amazing.
gotta
Oh,
give
Dragunov is an amazing
Dragunov-
wrestler, and so is Carmelo.
But sometimes you can have two talented wrestlers. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be.
That's true.
Yeah,
They
right,
can clash
Jay.
styles.
true.
Their styles don't match.
Right, exact. But they freaking show.
It was a banger. It was a banger.
Just like
It was a banger.
Just like the main event on last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
banger.
my-
Absolute banger.
Yo, AJ.
I was
Styles,
invested last night. I was
Oh,
invested.
I was sitting there like, and what I loved about it was, it wasn't kick out heavy.
No.
It
They
was
kick out a finish after
A bunch of false finishes.
It
A bunch of false
was not kick out heavy. It was not
right.
big
The
spot
the
heavy.
false finishes actually made sense. When you had
Yeah,
them. They actually made sense.
But guys,
Yeah,
but you know what we call that? We call that pro wrestling, not sports entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the landscape change
Yes.
from sports entertainment
To pro
back
wrestling.
to wrestling.
So let me ask y'all this. What is your honest opinion on the women's division?
I
I'm
think they need
excited
to bring us
about
some
it.
NXT talent to the women's division. I'm ready for
Especially
Jada
on
Parker.
SmackDown because Jade has nobody to fight.
Right.
I'm
He's fighting what's her name?
Michin.
What's the girl? I'm tired of seeing
Misha
that.
and Fat Ghetto Fabulous.
Like
Fab.
Fab. Be fab.
you see what's going on. Like you see what's going on with the B-Fab thing.
I'm sick
B-Fab,
of it, man.
they're bringing back. You know, Jade had her baddies in AEW. They're bringing back the baddies for SmackDown. And B-Fab, if I know my wrestling, B-Fab turns on Michin next week and becomes
And
one
aligns
bad.
with Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
then
I
also
would be
joining
all
them-
for.
Also joining them will be Jada Parker. That's my guess.
And
Now,
I'm with
I
now,
love
that.
Jada.
now that's a fun faction.
That's
I'm
gonna
with
be
that.
glory to
I'm
God.
with that.
Glory
And
to
wait a
our
minute.
Father.
Listen,
Are they
listen.
getting her ready for
Glory to
Bianca?
God.
They're setting them up for
Listen.
Bianca to come back?
I've been talking about Jay McIntyre. I've been talking about Jada Parker for the last 2 years.
Yes, we've been talking
I've
about
been talking
Jada
about Jada
Parker.
Parker for 2
Glory
years.
to God.
But
Anyway.
what I will say
Are
is,
you about to go into a
Hey
tongue?
guys, listen to
Hell,
this.
he's
Listen to
good.
this. Listen to this. Hold on. Listen to this, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh. Listen to this. Hey, babe, how you doing? How you doing, babe?
You about to get J Mac?
Easy,
Yourself in
brother.
trouble, sir. Easy.
Yes, I
easy,
did
sir.
have, but I don't hesitate
Easy.
to praise him because he's been good.
sir,
He said, yes,
don't
Bishop
be-
Heflin. He said,
please
glory to
don't
God.
be the first-
Yes,
please
Bishop
don't be the first
Bishop
murder
Heflin. He
victim
said,
on
glory
a
to God.
Church Guy Sports Show.
I'm sorry, Bishop. Yes, glory to God. Anyway,
But can we honestly say that we see Bianca's importance with her absence?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've been saying that. Absolutely.
And
She carried the women's
Trinity
division.
Fatu. And Trinity Fatu.
Yeah.
We missed
Oh,
her too.
right. Yeah.
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 I would like to. I
The
really
two
would like
biggest
to
women
see.
in the division are missing right now.
I
Let's
really
just
would
call
like
it what
to
it is.
see.
Your biggest
And they're
face
both
and your
black.
biggest heel are missing.
I think
And they're
Bianca
both
can
black.
win the Rumble and
Well, no,
and
Rhea-
fight
Rhea's the
Jade at
biggest
WrestleMania.
I really
Well,
would like to
Rhea's
see a
the
little
biggest
more.
face.
Rhea's
I
the
really
biggest
would like to
face
see
now.
a-
Rhea's the
I
biggest
really
face
would like
now,
to see a
but that's
little more
also
AJ
Rhea
Lee.
became that once after WrestleMania because we haven't seen Bianca since then.
Right.
Wait, what you saying,
Her
Al?
fingers.
I want to see a little
jacked
more
up.
AJ Lee.
You're not gonna see that though. She got to gradually.
She's got to get back into a ring shape.
WrestleMania.
She got one of them legend
Yeah.
skills.
Because
Yeah,
when
yeah,
she,
yeah,
let me tell you something. When she put that Black Widow on,
Yo,
Oh,
yo,
Becky,
it looked so smooth. That was so
So
smooth.
smooth.
It was so smooth.
so smooth.
I thought it was 10 years ago. I'm like, oh wow.
when she put that Black Widow on Becky, I was like, Jesus Christ. First of all, that move between her finish move and Storm's finish move, Jade, I don't know which move is sexier.
I'm gonna tell you which one I like.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer is my girl. I love that. Yo, her finishing
He's
move,
good,
that corkscrew off the top.
Oh
rope is
yeah, that
ridiculous.
That quick,
I think-
Oh no,
That
I
is
also
nasty.
the
like
devil's
that.
kiss. The
that
devil's
devil-
kiss.
I like that Devil's Kiss.
Nope, we're not
I'ma
discussing
say
it.
this.
Nope, absolutely not.
I might be racist or prejudiced or whatever, but I don't like no champion that can't speak English.
Come on, man.
Oh man,
Dre, come on, Dre.
come on.
Come
I
on,
said
Dre.
I might. I'm just. I listen to Stephanie cut a promo.
But she's
I'll
good,
be ready
man.
to shoot in the mouth.
She's good.
Nah.
She's good though.
Her
I don't-
English is not
listening
great,
to
but her
her-
charisma is strong. Her charisma is strong.
Listening to her, listening to Oscar, I just be sitting there like,
No, you got to get off of Oscar, dog. And
Nah,
I feel like
Oscar's doing her thing.
That's
ready.
the Empress. That's the Empress of Tomorrow. You keep her name out your mouth. That's the Empress of Tomorrow.
I don't
She's
care.
putting 2 on 10.
And
She
and
can
EO with this, I'm like, snap your neck, snap your
I
neck.
do not like
Right.
this Neo Sky and
And Rhea Ripley.
Rhea,
and Rhea Ripley team up. I hate it. It looks forced.
it's
Bishop
giving
Evans, everybody get
HBK
kicked off the
Big
air.
Daddy Cool vibe.
It
It's
feels
giving
like somebody's
HBK
gonna
Big
turn
Daddy
on
Cool
somebody
vibes.
with that. It feels like somebody's gonna turn. I don't know
Well,
who,
you know,
but
yeah, you know.
Between
I mean,
EO and Rhea,
yeah, because it's too happy. It's too
But
happy go lucky.
you can't turn either of them right now. They're too over
Not right
as
now,
faces.
no. Not right now. No, you can't do that.
Nah, they're too over.
first of all, I don't ever see like Rhea is the type of person where it's like, yo, no matter what she's at, she's gonna get cheered. She's Stone Cold.
Yeah, you can't turn Rhea anymore.
She's
Like,
literally
Rhea
Stone
is
Cold. You're
Rhea.
absolutely
She's
right.
over.
Stone Cold is sitting there telling the
Yeah,
people,
Rhea
"Shut
has
up,"
reached
and they're
that
just sitting there
rarefied
like,
John
"What?"
Cena air now. It's
Yeah, she's Stone
nothing
Cold.
you could do. You can't turn her now.
You can't.
Like
Wherever
CM
Rhea-
Punk.
wherever
You
Rhea
can't
is,
turn
she's
CM
here.
Punk no matter how hard you try. You cannot turn CM Punk.
You can't
Now-
turn Punk. You can't turn Rhea. Like there's certain ones you just can't turn.
Now,
So
here's the
speaking of
thing.
CM Punk, January 5th, the Raw at Barclays Center,
Well, I got something to say. I'm gonna wait.
which is going to be the kickoff Raw of the second year of the Netflix era. The main event will see Braun Breaker going after his first world title,
Exactly, no.
facing the incumbent champion CM Punk.
Do they put the belt on Breaker?
No,
They better
No.
not.
no.
So I will strike.
Too soon. Too soon.
But D-Lo, let me
Listen,
ask you.
CM Punk basically told us in the
What?
promo he's not ready to not be champion anymore. He
What?
basically told us he's not losing that championship because he's not ready to lose it. He gets
First
to
of
call
all-
his own shot.
First
If
of all,
they're
we're
trying to build
not
Braun
getting
Breaker-
we're not
if
getting
they're trying to
a
build
clean
Braun
finish.
Breaker up.
That's the first thing. We're not getting a clean finish.
What you said, Judge?
If they're trying to build Braun Breaker up, keeping the belt on CM Punk makes no sense.
It does, and this is why I said you're not getting a clean finish on January 5th, because while yes, it's the first one of the new year, and it's at the end of the month, 26 days later, the Rumble is in Riyadh. CM
Right.
Punk has to walk into there as champion because the Saudis are paying for that.
Okay.
They're not paying for Braun Breaker to walk in as champion.
Okay.
You got to remember that part of it.
Okay.
You gotta remember
I'm
that
gonna
part.
tell you the other part. CM Punk is holding on to this belt to at least Mania. He's going to be the champion walking into WrestleMania in Vegas.
So
That's
so
why
who do
he's
you,
one of the guys sitting at the
so
table.
who do you think? Who do
But
you
then
see?
that that
Who do
kind
you
of
see?
Now
takes
I
away
don't know.
from the.
Now
You just
that's
building
why
up
I
all this
disagree, J Mac.
momentum with
I
Breaker.
think he walks out of Riyadh losing. I think we get a rematch because January 5th is not going to end clean. I think you get a rematch in Riyadh for the championship, and I think Braun Breaker wins it in Riyadh.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't see
Nah,
Braun Breaker becoming
He's just
champion
he's
until
just not walking in as
2027.
champion because
Gotcha.
the
I don't
Saudis
think they're
don't
gonna.
want him walking in as champion.
I don't think they're gonna put this belt on Braun Breaker unless you're telling me he's fighting Roman Reigns at Mania.
I was about to say that. That's the only
Now
way.
that could be it. Now that's
he's
money.
fighting Roman-
That's
But
money.
they already talking Roman Cody 4.
or they're talking
Oh, it's definitely Roman Cody.
Roman CM Punk. We've never seen Roman CM Punk. They've been talking about that too.
Is it
It's
just
never
me?
happened.
But is anybody
I
else
don't want
sick
to
of
see
Roman
that.
Cody? I don't want to see Roman Cody again.
I want to see.
No,
I
I
want to
said
see
Roman
face.
CM Punk.
I want
No,
to see
that's
face.
fine. But but
I
the
want
talk
to
is
see
Roman
face.
Cody again. I don't want
Nah,
to see Roman Cody again.
I do. I want to see face Roman
I
versus
do
heel
want to
Cody.
see it again.
I want to see
I
it
wouldn't
again.
mind seeing it again.
Nah, I don't want to see it again.
Teddy says he thinks Breaker wins the Rumble. No, I don't think Breaker wins the Rumble.
No,
I think
Roman
I
wins
think
the
Roman
Rumble.
wins the Rumble.
Roman's
Yeah,
gonna win the
I
Roman
think
wins the
Roman
Rumble
wins the Rumble.
and chooses CM Punk.
That
He
would be a
already looked
swerve.
at-
That would be quite a swerve.
Remember the seed? Remember that seed that was planted? That belt, that looks good. That belt looks good on me. And Punk says, he looks at Cody and says, who's he talking to?
Yeah.
That's
And
why
Roman
I
is like,
say
you'll see.
it's going to be CM Punk is not going to lose to Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's time is not yet.
Nah,
I'm telling
but
you.
then remember,
But also it
at
goes
the
back to
end
what we
of
just talked
War
about.
Think back to
If
the end
Roman's
of War
coming back
Games.
full time, Roman's gonna be on Raw
Think
because that's
back
what
to the end
Netflix
of War
wants.
Games, yo.
And who's
That's
the
all I'm
champion
saying.
on Raw?
But at the
Think
end
back
of
to the end
War
of War
Games, he
Games.
was cool with Punk. He was
shook
like,
Punk's
he looked
hand.
at
He
Cody.
did.
He
He
looked
absolutely
He
at
did.
got in
Cody
Cody's face. He said, "We are
and was
never
like, we
teaming
never
again."
teaming again. In other words,
Yes.
I was
That's
talking to
true.
you. I
But
was
you
talking
know
to
how
you.
to, but look at what the WWE did. He said what he said while both champions were in the ring, and we never knew who exactly he was talking to.
Until after War Games. I feel like after War Games, he made it clear who he was talking to.
Yeah.
And it was Cody. I'm coming for you, Cody. Because of you, I lost everything. I'm coming for you. I lost my wise man. I lost my bloodline. I am coming for you. Braun
And
Breaker.
that's the Cody heel turn.
No, Teddy, Roman
Right.
doesn't need a Rumble win. That's true. But if you're gonna put him in the main event at Mania for one of the belts, he's either got to win the Rumble or he's got to win the Elimination Chamber.
And back to the point
And I
that you
don't
were
see
making.
Roman going in the elimination chamber.
Yeah, not at this point in his
Me
career.
either.
Absolutely not.
Back to the point that you were making, D'Lo. The fact that it's in Riyadh, you don't want to have Bronson Reed winning the Rumble in Riyadh.
Right. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Because he's Australian.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Right,
if you're out
in terms of just because again,
Political.
they pay big money
The
for the big
political
stars
landscape.
there. Right.
Right.
They pay big money for the big stars. You're gonna have it's gotta be
Roman is winning
it's
in
gotta be
Riyadh.
It's gotta be Roman. It's gotta be.
a lesser
Because
wrestler
it's
would only
Riyadh.
be appreciated in the States.
You'll
So for them to
appreciate
do
this,
it
Dre. It's the reason why Dave Chappelle said what he said during his Lewis comedy special, which is brilliant, by the way. If you haven't seen
Brilliant.
it, please
Brilliant.
go watch it.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
My wife is in the
I
background
was
saying,
waiting.
yeah, it was
I
really
was
Absolutely
waiting
brilliant.
for George's commentary, but he didn't give it because it wasn't a Kevin Hart flop. If it
I don't
was a
like.
Kevin
I
Hart
don't.
flop,
I don't.
we would have
Hey,
got a
I don't
whole
like.
Let me see
I
how it
soliloquy.
goes.
I don't like giving my opinion on comedic endeavors anymore because a lot of these people don't have the sense of humor that I have. So
Right.
I don't. See, there's levels.
No,
to
I
it,
understand. No, I'm with you on that, George, because I agree, because I'm the same way, which is why I appreciate Chappelle so much, because he says whatever he wants. Hey, overseer sister, how are you? But
Hello.
that's why I appreciate Chappelle so much.
No,
And
Chappelle's
listen,
brilliant.
the unstoppable N-word act. I'm
I
not gonna
just
say
wanna
it here.
say,
We're not trying to get canceled.
Pastor McCants,
the
Bishop
unstoppable
didn't smile the
N-word
whole
act.
time until you came and sat next to him. I just want you to
Please.
know.
Oh, really?
If-
Come on,
if-
Bishop been acting up the whole time till you came and sat next to him.
That's a given.
If you haven't seen the unstoppable N-word act on
Thank you,
Netflix,
Bishop D-Lo.
please
Thank
watch
you,
it.
my brother.
Please watch it. But what I was saying to that,
It's
Dre, is
outstanding.
look, they paid this man $6 million to come over there and say whatever he wanted. because he's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Not because they agree with him, not because they believe in what he believes in, but because they pay big money for people that they like. Same
And
thing
they
with the
gotta
WWE.
make that money back up.
Right, they got to make that money back.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no way
he
Bronson
said it,
Reed
though.
is going to
'Cause he
win
can
a
talk
Royal
about
Rumble in
stuff
Saudi
that they
Arabia.
Like
That's
he
not
said,
happening.
Right.
said, he could talk about stuff that they can't.
Yeah.
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 That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
That's right.
can we talk
I
about these
know.
promos? Because
Also, Kevin Hart's
This is
last
what I
special
wanna
was
get
very
to.
funny. You missed it out.
it was
These
horrible.
Missing
Mr.
out.
I'm a
D-Lo,
Kevin Hart fan.
if y'all
It was great.
notice, leading up to Monday night, that's the first time they have Punk
Yeah.
and Braun in the
Yeah.
In
ring
the ring together. Yeah, when I
You
saw it,
you
when
know
Punk,
why, right?
when Punk's
Yeah.
music hit, I said, "Oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
happen tonight."
Yeah.
Okay.
But it had to, because it's the last one before their actual
It's
match.
the go home
Yeah,
show.
the go home
Yeah.
show. Right.
And
And Braun did well. I wasn't a big believer in his promos, but I was like,
But
okay.
J Max said
Thank
it to
you,
me
thank you,
in one of
Jay.
our conversations. No, J Max said it. He's good, but they couldn't put him in the ring with Punk because Punk would have killed him leading up to.
He did well.
And Punk,
Yeah.
No. Punk
No.
went easy on
No,
him
he
last
did well
night.
Monday.
Punk went
No.
easy on him last night. That,
No.
Triple H probably
Oh, he
pulled
did.
Punk to
He
the side and
definitely
said, "Go easy on that kid."
no.
Yes.
Because there was one moment where Punk put the mic back to his mouth and he was like, "Oh wait, hold on."
I'll
Right.
give you one
Because he was
better.
gonna get him.
Go
You know,
back.
he was gonna get him.
Go back and
He's like,
watch
"Hold
it.
on now, he's trying to sell the
Braun
fight." He's trying to
Breaker
sell the
is
fight.
shaking the whole time he's holding the microphone. He's
Right.
He's literally shaking.
Right.
Nah,
'cause
Go
he-
back
he-
and watch it. His hand is like this.
That's why I'm saying he can't afford another loss.
Nah, he's losing, bro.
It's
I'm
not
telling you.
either Roman is gonna cause
He's stealing Obafemi's lines in his promo.
What you
What are we
say?
doing?
George, what you say?
He stole Obafemi lines in his promo. Obafemi was on Twitter talking about, "Yo, he owes me for my bars."
he did.
Yo,
did,
let
though.
me tell you
He
something.
did. He
Let me
did.
tell you something.
did.
That was
Yo.
that promo was garbage. George, I'm telling you, the promo was garbage. I'm gonna tell you why. He made a reference to Lamar Jackson. Bro was never on the field with this dude. You were on the practice squad.
Right.
He wasn't on the field with Lamar Jackson. They were
Talking
killing
about
him on Facebook. They were killing him on Facebook for that.
Like, sir, you didn't play with Lamar Jackson.
Yes, they were killing him.
You didn't play with Lamar Jackson. Stop.
You totally made that up.
I guess he
On the
figured since he was on the
practice squad
team.
and you got cut. You got cut from the practice squad. You didn't play a professional game. You didn't even play in preseason. That dude,
You sure he
and
was
he
talking
was
about
shaking.
college?
Go back, George. He's like this.
I saw that handshake and they think it's intensity. He
was
nervous.
nervous.
Nah, he was nervous. That was
I
no
mean, because
normal
he was in the ring face to face with one of the greatest talkers of all time. But
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like they've pushed him too soon to make him a talker.
That's what I said.
But
Use Paul Heyman.
remember, he's only getting this push because Rollins got hurt.
But that's why I let Heyman be the mouthpiece.
When
I
Heyman
can't
first
wait
got with
for
Roman,
Seth to come back. Because when Seth comes back, the whole landscape is going to change.
Well, Seth comes
That
back
was
as a face
crazy.
now, obviously.
he's
So,
gonna be a face.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? Now he's
Seth
gonna
is
get
better as a
cheered.
face anyway.
Yeah.
Seth is better as a face.
But the thing is, this guy is standing up there shaking. When Roman got with Paul Heyman first, his first 6, 7 months,
Right. Heyman did all the talking.
Heyman did all the talking. Why are you not letting Heyman be your mouth? You got the best
That's-
talker ever on the mic.
And his new moniker is the Oracle. What is the purpose of an Oracle?
To talk.
They trying to build him up.
I get
but
it.
George, they can build him up
I
without
have
him opening
never
his mouth.
heard.
He don't have to open
I've
his
never
mouth
heard
for
a
that.
commentary team.
I'd rather hear Logan
never
Paul
heard
talk. Him talk.
I have never heard a commentary team say, "Wow, that was one of the most impressive promos I ever heard." I was like, "Word, y'all gotta boost the promo? Like that's
Yeah.
what we doing?"
They have to do that with him.
They have
No.
to. They have to because He's mid on the mic at best.
which is a waste of Paul Heyman, because I've literally watched Paul Heyman sell matches by himself.
Yep.
First of all,
let Paul Heyman go one-on-one with CM Punk. That's what I want to see.
Y'all remember that blizzard that shut down the Northeast in 2018 and they had to cancel those shows? And when he was the advocate for Brock Lesnar, and Reigns was a face, and he sat across from Roman, and I remember because I Facebooked it out that night. Paul Heyman sold that match by himself.
I remember that. I remember that.
He told him right. He told him wrong. He said wrong. He said right place, wrong time. That's what he told Roman.
But all right. So with the vision as a whole, do we feel like Paul Heyman has lost his touch? Because this is not money. This is not must-see TV.
No, I don't think he has the influence that he normally has in the writers' room.
And also,
being forced down our throats.
We can't ask for new blood and then get new blood and get impatient with it. This is the part of the new infusion of the new guy.
Nah, but so here's the thing.
No, you're right, but we want new blood, but we want new blood to operate in their strengths. We're not saying don't push Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
We're saying don't let him talk.
No, it's not, and it's not just that. It's
not
just
yet. Anyway,
it's like something about it doesn't make it must-see TV for me. Whereas
not enough Heyman.
This has been the feeling even
Bishop
before
said
Seth
the whole
got,
vision is trash.
Even before
the vision
Seth
is
got
blind.
hurt, even before Seth got hurt, we were saying that about the vision. So it's not just because Seth is not there. We were saying this when Seth was there. The problem is they put Paul Heyman in the vision. They should have let Seth run the vision without Paul Heyman. You did not need Paul Heyman in the vision.
Right,
because if you're gonna put Paul Heyman there, everybody knows that Paul Heyman's the best talker.
Right.
And he's a better talker than Seth Rollins is.
Right.
So why would you put him with Seth Rollins
and don't use
in the vision?
He's there just to walk up and down with them. Like, you're not utilizing his strength. What is the point of having him come out to the ring? Again, in classic manager going back to the 80s, Freddie Blassie, classic talker. Mr. Fuji, Bobby the Brain Heenan. They were there because they were the mouthpiece.
But remember,
Jimmy Hart,
the mouth of the South.
The South. But remember
Captain Lou Albano.
Remember when Paul first came with Roman, he did his first incident in the championship at Payback, and Roman just sat there with the belt.
Yep.
And
Paul, he did all the talking.
And all he did was make facial expressions. And Paul Heyman was talking, and you was just sitting there, but it created this mystique about Roman.
Exactly.
It was like, yo,
Paul Heyman built the OTC.
Right.
But he did that for Brock Lesnar too.
He did it for he built the beast. Absolutely. He built the beast.
I mean now Brock could talk. I'm just like, I'll be sitting there and watching Brock's charisma and all that. And I'm just like,
Dre? How many years later is he talking?
This is like 10, 20, close to 20 years later. Yeah.
He just now talking at 46.
Right. Like,
this guy who's a dumb jock basically, and you're letting him try to talk. No, let Paul Heyman be the talker.
And CM Punk said he's another dumb Steiner.
Yeah, especially for his strengths. Like, he's supposed to be this butt kicking, this monster. Yo, let him be a monster.
Monsters don't talk.
Right. Let Paul Heyman hype you up at just sitting there. And I remember when Adam Pearce used to try to talk to Roman, and Roman look at him, and he'll look at Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman will go speak like Paul Heyman will go speak for him, bro. And that's why when you had moments where Roman crashed out and was screaming, and
it meant more,
something.
It meant more.
It meant something because it was like, yo, when he had the joint with Edge and Daniel Bryan, it was like, yo, Roman is so pissed that you got him talking. Like
Yo, let me drop something
That's
on.
a great point, Dre. That is
Let me
absolutely
drop
a great
something.
point.
Let me drop something on y'all, Butler, and I want you to weigh in too. I want you to weigh in. Drop this on y'all. Why don't they put Paul Heyman with Jade?
With who?
With Jade Cargill,
Yes.
wait, what
Why?
you
Because to me, it's the same difference.
drop?
Jade Cargill is not great on the
I'm
microphone
waiting.
at all. I think that they do a disservice to the women's division by not letting anybody be talkers for them. Some of those girls are not ready to talk, but they make them have to talk. Whereas the men, they will put a Paul Heyman with this one. They'll put a Paul Bearer with the Undertaker and let Paul Bearer talk, and the Undertaker say 2 or 3 words in a low voice.
right?
I
Because
think
Mark
Jade
Calloway was
Cargill,
not a talker at all. That's true.
right. I think Jay Cargill would benefit greatly with Paul Heyman as a talker. I don't think Jay needs to talk at all because she's so powerful. I don't think she needs to talk. I don't think Jay needs to open her mouth. I think Jay right now needs somebody to talk for her. Now, I'm just thinking outside the box and saying Paul Heyman, but if you look at the women's landscape, there's nobody to talk for any of them.
There are no women now. There's no Fabulous Moolah, who after her wrestling days actually became a real good women's manager as well. So there's no Fabulous Moolah to
Sensational
step
Sherry.
in. Sherry Martell is a possibility.
No, I'm saying she was a good talker.
She was a good talker as well.
Yeah,
Vicky Guerrero.
good talker. But what I'm saying is, that's somebody who would benefit.
No,
Just
you're
like
right,
Breakker
but
would.
that's why I'm trying to think of someone on the women's spectrum, because I think that may be why they don't necessarily want to pair a man with a woman. That may be the reason.
Right.
But there are no women there right now who could step into that role like we had in the '90s and the early 2000s with Moolah and Sherry
I got one,
and
but
Vicky. Who?
she still wrestles. I got one, but she still wrestles.
Who?
Natalia.
But Natty's a face.
What about
In
Becky?
WWE,
Because
she
Becky is not bad.
But Becky can talk for
Becky
herself.
would be
But
but she
Becky's still wrestling. Becky's still wrestling.
Because Becky would be another one that would be.
You want to get somebody who can just be a mouthpiece, and we don't have to worry about them going in ring. And
Yes.
there really isn't anybody yet like that.
Right.
And they've got Natty working like so hard with Maxine right now. That
and that's getting ready to be a match.
I mean,
Natty
Stephanie.
yeah, of course.
They need to put. I would put Stephanie.
Because that's
with
gonna be
Jade.
Maxine's rite of passage.
I would put Stephanie with Jade
Stephanie who?
McMahon.
Oh, she's not coming back full time. She says
She's not
she
coming
says
back
she's never
down to
coming
the
back full
ring.
time.
Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah,
pick.
I'm not mad at it.
That's a great pick.
Who
Yeah,
said that?
but she's not
Teddy
coming
says
back
Mickey
down.
James.
Mickey's another
Okay.
great mouthpiece.
Yeah, that's August's wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nick Aldis' wife.
That's not a bad pick. Well, Teddy know his
That's
wrestling.
not a bad one.
Teddy know his wrestling. I ain't even mad at it. That's a good pick, Teddy.
That's not a bad one.
Ted Simpson knows his wrestling.
You could put Mickey
Ted-
James, and Mickey James could be a heel
With
manager.
shameless plug,
She can
Ted
do
Simpson actually owns a local wrestling promotion in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh.
Yes,
Really?
he owns a local wrestling promotion down here.
Why you never said that? I didn't know that.
Teddy owns a wrestling promotion. Me, him, and El was supposed to be meeting about some music stuff for the promotion, but
Absolutely.
Teddy hasn't set up the meeting yet. We waiting on him. But yes, Teddy owns a wrestling promotion here. Like, and
Get
and
outta here.
not like a toy. Like it's an actual wrestling promotion. I'll send you the link to their YouTube.
And then
Like,
they got a
Please
website.
do.
Yeah, it's
Please
legit.
send me all of it. Yeah,
I know you would. I know you'll check it out.
How I feel about.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but Mickey James is that's a good idea, Ted. That's
That's a great idea.
But Mickey James would like really be the only one right now. You know, there are no other retired talkers right now.
Well, she just turned that. She just said they offered her a return and she turned it
Oh,
down.
she did. I didn't hear about that.
think she
Okay,
would be
I didn't
good.
know.
This is Gail Kim.
Oh, I'm trying to remember some of Gail Kim's moments on the mic.
Gail Kim, you got to go back to her TNA.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
That's
to
when
go back and look
TNA
at.
was when she was at her height.
But I do agree. I agree that Jade needs a mouthpiece. I don't disagree with that at all. I do think that Jade needs a
She
mouthpiece.
needs a mouthpiece.
But even without a mouthpiece, I do like what they've done with her in terms of making her promos short and sweet and just monster style until, we don't need her talking for 10 minutes. We don't need her doing a whole no. Get in there, destroy people, and move on. That's what a monster heel's supposed to do.
Once I found out, they said that Jada, like the rumor mill is that Jada got assigned to SmackDown as well. It just makes sense. And if she's in the baddies with B-Fab and
Maybe
Jade,
Jada becomes the mouthpiece for the group.
you just give Jada that mic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
maybe Jada
you-
becomes the mouthpiece for the group then.
and you walk away because that girl is by far. I would say only Becky is better on the mic on than the women in the E than Jada Parker. That girl is ridiculous when she does her promos, yo. I still remember the promo she did for Lola Vice when they had the
Oh yeah. Oh
uh,
man.
the what was it called? Like the
The,
fighting circle thing.
Was that when she smacked the taste out of her
No,
mouth?
that was when she had a brick in her hand. Like they had already fought. Jada came back out. Jada comes back out. She said, "You think we done? Nah, B, I'm not done with you." And she said it straight up.
Yeah.
The crowd went crazy.
With nuts. Well, the
All while holding
NXT
a
crowd.
brick in her hand.
NXT crowd is wild.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think Michelle McCool has a
Jada-
Legends deal, so Ted, you're not really gonna see too much from her.
Yeah.
She would be good too. She would be good. She got that edge to her. Even though she's saved now, but she still
Yeah,
got
I
that
mean,
edge.
you got the edge. You got the edge. Her and Mark Calloway.
Yeah, listen, Jada tore what's her name? What she call herself? The bougie Barbie. What's her name?
Lash Legend.
Lash Legend.
Oh, she tore Lash Legend up on the mic. Lash Legend couldn't hang with her.
Right, and Lash is not terrible, but Jada is different.
Jada's a beast on the
Jada
mic.
different.
She couldn't hang with
All
her.
Jada needs is a new
Yeah,
finisher.
Jada's
That's
different.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all she needs.
Once they get a new finish, yeah. But if they're going that baddies route, then by default, Jada becomes the de facto talker for the group, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I am too.
She's cool.
But that's where we are. Listen, it's been a fantastic end of the year show. We appreciate all of you who rocked with us on tonight. Thank you so much for rocking with us all year long with the Church Guys Sports Show. And we're looking forward to a great 2026 as we prepare to go into that. We didn't get to football, really nothing to talk about.
No.
The Jets are awful. The Cowboys are
No,
awful.
no.
the
Butler.
Giants screwed up. Had a chance to clinch the number one
Butler.
pick, and they're going to go and win. That's a Jackie boy? That's a Jackie boy?
No, this is better.
Better. What's that?
This is called a brisket burger.
At 10:30?
I
At
mean-
10:30 at night?
At 10:30 at night.
Yeah,
At 10:30. He got to have his protein. He got to have his protein.
Gotta have
his
my protein. I'm in Georgia.
Man. Hey,
This is a Georgia brisket.
I was watching you
Jesus.
grilling on Thanksgiving, brother. I seen it. He went live
Oh,
like 12
well,
times.
he famous. You don't know. See, J Mac is famous for the fried turkey.
Listen, he's
He
I'll
is
be right
famous for
back.
the
He's
fried
about to
turkey.
do the next turkey. I was like, oh,
Yeah, and I'm doing a fried turkey for my mother-in-law tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
that's
She got
dope.
me drafted.
Bishop Heffler said leave his bishop alone.
Gotta get my protein in.
Now listen. I understand what Ella's saying because we've been in the same boat in terms of trying to keep this blood sugar and stuff down. 10:30 at night. I don't know. I mean, the burger is fine, but the
Listen.
bread. I'm concerned about the bread at 10:30 at
Just
night.
looking
Only
at
thing
that
I'm
burger,
eating this time of night. Only thing I'm eating this time of night is cashews.
Right, you get you a nut snack, and that's
Whoa,
and
whoa,
that'll
whoa,
work.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Pause.
Whoa.
Yo, why?
Whoa.
Lord, why are my brothers like this? Why are my brothers like this, Lord?
Whoa.
Why are my brothers like this? Why? George, take the bag off your head.
I didn't even hear it, so I'm glad I didn't hear it.
Yo,
I don't even know what was
don't
said,
worry
so
about
I'm
it. Don't
glad I
worry
didn't
about it.
hear
We're
it.
not repeating that.
we're not gonna repeat it. We're not gonna repeat it. But
Just
we
looking
thank-
at that burger, I got to text it next to him. So thanks a lot, J Mac. Thanks a lot.
we thank y'all for joining us all year long. We're looking forward to a fantastic. Yes, Bishop Everly, he put the bag on. He did put the bag on. We look forward to a great 2026. Hopefully, hoisting a banner at 33rd and 7th. But like I was saying, from the football standpoint, Jets are bad, Cowboys are bad, the Giants are bad, and they screwed up. They had a chance to clinch the number 1 pick. All they had to do was go out and lose to Vegas on Sunday, and they went and blew Vegas out. Make it make sense.
But you know what? I'm kind of glad they won the game because you guys got Dart. That's a good foundation to build off of. He's got promise. You just got to stop running them so much to keep the concussions down.
Keep him out of concussion protocol.
What you want out the draft is some linemen to protect him. That's what you want. So it's okay that they got the second pick. It's okay.
Well,
They saved themselves some money.
We'll see what
What
happens.
pick
with
did
that.
the Jets get?
The Jets are probably going to be 3rd.
Right now, they're still at number 1.
Huh?
Right now, they still have the number 1.
No, the Jets?
No, the
The
Raiders
Raiders
are number
got
1.
one.
The Raiders are number 1.
Oh, Raiders are 1. Yeah, yeah.
The Raiders have to lose on Sunday to keep it. Now, if the Jets lose and the Raiders lose, I think by percentage points the Jets will get it.
Oh,
But
Yeah, the Jets are still in contention for that number
Jets
1,
are the quarterback, too.
the number 1 pick.
shout out to Shador Sanders, who will more than likely be the quarterback going forward for the Cleveland Browns, as it should have been.
And they need to fire the coach.
Oh yeah, he's got to go. He's absolutely got to go. Which also means they will probably be Cleveland will probably also be dealing Deshaun Watson, who is actually ready to come off of IR, but has been told that he will not be activated for this season as well, which means that he will probably be traded during the offseason or released.
There's this conspiracy theory as to why the coach doesn't like Shador. They put it as a whole. The alleged conspiracy is, the alleged story is, and I put that word alleged
Of course.
because I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
got it.
true or not.
Allegedly. We got to protect ourselves.
Allegedly, Tim McCarver, remember when Dion was dousing Tim McCarver in the locker
Yeah.
room when the Braves won that year? Well, allegedly, Tim McCarver is the grandfather of the coach of the Browns. So the coach has they say that the coach may have
A
allegedly
personal vendetta
may have
with Dion.
a personal
Yep.
vendetta
I seen that
for
story too.
Dion, and he's allegedly taking it out on Shador.
But that doesn't make sense. Your job is to win football games, and Shador
Yep.
gives you the best chance to win football games. So who cares what his daddy did 40 years ago?
40.
Who cares?
But you know, people are petty like that. Allegedly.
I mean, even if it is true, again, Tim McCarver went into the locker room as a journalist, and Dion had the right not to sit down with him. So what?
No. Dion kept dousing him with buckets of water, though, D-Lo. Don't forget
I
that.
mean, well, you go in the locker room for the
let's not
celebration.
glance over
You
that
go
part.
into the locker room for a celebration. That's what happens.
The video is funny.
It is very funny.
It is so funny.
But listen, that's the way it goes. Tim McCarver knew that he played on championship teams in St. Louis.
Well, see, Tim McCarver was got on Dion for
for
playing
playing
two
two.
sports
Yeah,
that day.
I remember that. That was the year that Dion played for the Falcons and the Braves.
And he criticized him for it.
Even though the man homered and scored a touchdown in the same day, the only athlete ever to do that
Crazy.
Ever to do it. Even Bo Jackson
in the
hasn't done that.
same day.
Same day. That's insane.
That is just unreal.
Nas,
Yeah.
Isaiah Whitlock.
And Tim McCarver got down. He kept hitting him with them buckets of water. And Tim McCarver was like, real classy,
Real
they
classy.
are, real class act.
Oh,
Real class
Yes,
act.
Ted. Also, we were going to get to that before we left, Ted. Definitely going to mention that. Of course, all of us here are also very heavily into the gospel music scene, and today, gospel music lost one of its all-time great songwriters, producers, arrangers, in the person of Richard Smallwood.
yeah.
Some of the greatest gospel music ever written was written by that man. And, huge loss to the gospel music industry. But again, his legacy will stand forever because his music is timeless. And, we'll be.
Classically
Yes.
trained, man.
Richard Smallwood,
Cla-
with the Richard Smallwood singers, later on with Vision, and just even stuff he wrote for other people. Just amazing. His music has been sang by choirs, worship teams, and soloists all over this world.
MC Light's new album has a bold out sample of Richard Smallwood.
Wow.
MC
Wow.
Light's new album that just came out, the first joint on there is called Thank You. And she's, first of all, she's barred up on the album.
Oh well, MC Light is back.
And on the first joint you hear, it's a Richard Smallwood sample. It's her, Mary, and this Richard Smallwood sample. Go get the album. They are blazing, and the joint that she's rapping could have got a Stellar as a
Oh
Christian
wow.
hip hop single. I ain't even gonna
Wow.
hold you.
Wow. All right. So y'all heard it from L, who is the resident hip hop guru here. Go check out MC Light's new album. Check out that first single, Thank You. Make some money for the Richard Smallwood estate by streaming it. So that his family can make some money off of it because obviously they had to clear that sample, so he's gonna get paid. Well, his estate's gonna get paid. So stream that as much as you possibly can, and come back and talk to us about it when you get a chance. But as we prepare to go this week, Knicks play tomorrow in San Antonio. The Lakers and Pistons are about to get underway in LA as Detroit is hoping not to go over for this West Coast trip because they've lost the first two. And they're quietly being exposed. But we'll see what happens with them tonight. As for us, you guys have a happy new year. We'll go to your watch night service. For those of you who have watch night tomorrow, join Bishop L on New Year's Day at 12:30 at the Glory Church. If you can. If not, join them online.
Apothecary and Communion.
Apothecary and Communion, 12:30. So if you want to go to Glory, don't go tomorrow night. They won't be there.
Not doing that.
They won't. There will not be a watch night service at Glory on the 31st. But at
You could
12:30,
call Glory Tabernacle's prayer line.
join the prayer line at 11, and you can join
at 10:30.
At 10:30, you join the prayer line at 10:30. You can find me on virtually tomorrow night. We're Living Water Christian Center at 10:30 tomorrow night. J Mac, what you doing tomorrow night?
Watching y'all.
Listen, George, to turn his camera off. You done made George turn his camera off.
Is that George?
Yes.
George, you shouldn't be laughing.
I
like
wasn't ready for that response.
I don't think any of us were ready for it, George. Ted, you ain't got to worry about that. Trey Young, DeBarge is not coming here. You ain't got to worry about that.
Oh God, please don't let it happen, please.
Bishop Evelyn, that's for you, Bishop McGants. Yeah, one of your bishops is like, cut it out.
Oh,
He's
man.
like, Bishop. But
I was y'all. I
okay,
answered
y'all
your
That
can
was good
join
question.
news.
me tomorrow night virtually at 10:30 on one of my platforms.
Jay
We'll
was
be doing
being
it
dead.
virtually.
Jay was being dead honest.
Jay is being honest because, and I was talking with this with one of my friends who's in New York as well. Like I was sharing with her because he was like, "Well, what is your New York church doing?" I'm like, "Well, we're gonna go virtual." She's like, "Well, what about Virginia?" I said, "Everybody's gonna be virtual because honestly, outside of the Northeast, watch night's not a thing.
It's not, and
It's
that's the thing with watch night. I have a lot of senior
yeah, it
members
makes
now at
sense.
my church.
Yeah,
They're not coming out to my church. When COVID hit, it was on a decline before that, but then when COVID hit, we went back. It was just like, listen, if I do something, I'll do something at, like
yeah,
7:30, 8 o'clock, just to gather everybody at prayer. And I am thinking about what Bishop L is doing, not this year, but doing it next year,
a New
doing a
Year's
New
Day
Year's
service,
Day
right?
service. But I'm not gonna. Watch night is not for my church anymore. It's just not there.
Is it
You
Bishop
know.
Heflin? Y'all still
So
do a lot of watches? Because I don't see those anywhere but the Northeast. And I connect with a lot
my
of pastors
my
all over the
friend was
country.
just up here from Lancaster, South Carolina last week, and he
Yeah,
said he said it's dying
yeah.
down there. He said it's
It's dead in
dying.
Virginia. It's dead. Nobody's doing it. No,
Yeah.
nobody's doing
Mm.
it and we got a lot of black churches in Richmond. They they not doing it.
What's
Like
the purpose
Yeah.
of it?
I got another friend down here.
Right. The purpose, and I know what you're saying, Butler. The purpose that it was meant for. Why are we doing it now? And I get it. You're right. Like, what is the purpose? Yeah. New Year's Day, yes, I agree with that 1,000%
Yeah,
New
wholeheartedly.
I have
Year's
another
Day.
friend here, Apostle Chad Lewis here, who's here in Midlothian, pastor. Who's also originally from Brooklyn. He's doing a New Year's Day service as well at 12 noon.
Yeah, yeah, because it is safer for your people. They bucking shots at 12 midnight, man. Where me and Butler's church is
Oh yeah, I
located,
mean y'all
that's not a
in the
good
hood.
place to
Y'all in the
be
hood.
at 12 midnight on
Yeah,
New Year's
Crown
morning.
Heights and
It's not
Bedford
a safe
Stuyvesant.
place
Yeah,
to
no.
be.
Yeah.
They letting off 9 millimeters to celebrate
Right.
over
Absolutely.
there.
I mean, the only reason I'm doing something virtual is because my New York people they like it, but they also like the virtual aspect of it.
Mm.
Now after COVID, so they're
Yes.
like, we still want to do it, but if we don't have to come out, we fine with that. I'm like, all right, cool, we can do that. I'm fine with that.
And guess what, Bishop? That's the right thing to do because that's what your
So
people
Yeah.
let me
want.
so let me
You gotta minister to your
so let me
people.
tell y'all what happened to me. Right. I was normally doing a joint New Year's Eve celebration with someone else.
Hmm.
And and because I've made a transition in my life this year and in the ministry, we're not doing that. So I decided I was going to do the the prayer call 10:30 New Year's Eve night going into the New Year's. You're home, you're with your family. My first thought was we live in New York. Everybody don't have driveways. People got to now look for parking.
Right in the middle of the night. Yeah,
I got older members. I'm not sure if I want them waiting for accessorize
or
like
buses or
just
any
or
of that. Right.
buses or you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
Or it's very
Ubers are through the roof on
Oh,
New
Ubers are
forget
Year's
it.
through
night.
the roof, right? So I made that decision. I'm gonna do the watch night on the phone, and then on New Year's Day, which is I honestly believe that has a little bit more meaning
Okay.
than the watch night service. I mean, like, why are we why are we going to church at 10:30 at night to rush the preacher? Because now, if the preacher is preaching and it's getting good, nobody wants to hear you at 11:59,
They're
right?
not listening to you.
No, they
They
want to
They're
say a
not
Happy
celebrate
New
listening.
at
Year
They're
to each other,
10:59.
celebrating, right?
and they answer text
So
messages.
right. So now at this point, it's like, this is something that we're doing because we've gotten used to doing it.
Right.
But
It's a tradition.
why not create an atmosphere where it is actually more meaningful? The
That's good.
first the first day of the year is where we're coming to give God what we got to give him the first day of the year. I'm mixing the oil of the year on the first day
That's
of
good.
the year. I'm having the first communion of the year
The
on the
first
first
day of the
day
year.
of the year. I'm releasing the prophetic word and the preached word of the year that coincides with the theme of the year on the first
First day of the
day
year.
of the year. So you're using that first day to set the tone for the year, right? I got a phone call from another pastor who knew my situation and was like, "Hey, I was wondering if you would come and do watch night with us and you preaching, blah, 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 blah." I said, "Give me a couple of days. Let me send a text message out to the members of my church because I figured,
Glory said no.
I, yo, I figured that the members of my church are so used to being in church on watch night. I figured, okay, maybe this decision that I made, I imposed on them, and maybe they really want to be in church." I sent out the text message, and yo, first of all, I had no idea that this new update on iPhone, if you put a choice in the text, it now
Oh yeah,
gives you the
it
option
could, you could
of
do a
creating
poll.
a poll.
You could do a poll now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. AI is
Yo,
wonderful. It's taking over the world. AI is taking over the world.
everybody said stick with the original plan.
Oh,
Gotta love it. You gotta love the church.
The whole leadership said, stick with the original plan. Y'all know Artel was the first one to respond. Stick with the original plan. Like, yo,
I know my sister said
Listen,
no. I
listen.
know my
That's
sister
why.
said
That's
no,
why y'all
and I know
see.
your overseer said no.
Listen,
That's all I need to know.
overseer Haddock said
and I
no.
know George
I know
George
they said
laughed at
no.
me just now,
I'm-
but that's why I'm where I am. I'm down here in Georgia. Why? Because we made a conscious effort. Listen, we want to bring it in with our family. We want to be together as
Right,
a
yeah.
family. So we came down to the house. I was in New York for Christmas with my
right.
family. So I spent Christmas there. Went to church Sunday. Flew out Tuesday. Flew out today. I'm
There you
here.
go.
So we want to be together as a family. Again, because listen, if it's up to me, I'll be out there. Watch. I don't have a problem with watch night. I'll come if the people say that's what they want to do and they're gonna be
Yeah.
there. But I'm not gonna warm up the church, turn on electricity, hire musicians, and
It
folks
ain't
ain't
Oh,
gonna
no,
coming
work.
no, no,
out
no,
there.
no. Not hire musicians. Look for a
Right. That's
musician.
the other
Look
thing. Look,
for.
because it's
Yeah.
watch night. Right.
And
Because
they're gonna
people are
charge
still
you
looking for
Right.
for the
musicians.
You're
room.
gonna get an Uber rate on
Yep.
musicians.
Yup.
You're gonna get an Uber rate.
Yup.
People.
And I said, why am I going to kill myself doing all of that if that's not what they showing me, Bishop, this is what we okay. All right. So so don't laugh at me,
No, no.
George.
It's just
It was
I.
just that was just a response.
No. I come from a
Y'all all
I
bust
Yo,
out
come from a
that
laughing.
very
response was
old
epic. That
school.
response was
I come from a
epic.
very old school Jamaican church, so I love hearing like these kind of responses from you guys. When you're talking about that stuff. So like that's I would say something like literally just like that. That's why it made me laugh. So, like, I'm watching y'all. What y'all doing? Y'all hold mambo. So I mean I get it, but like as to L's point, I got like about I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. I was playing for a watch night service and the preacher was actually up at midnight and she was probably preaching for about 20 minutes and she got the whole church revved up. She's like, turn to your neighbor and say Happy New Year. And he started playing. I'm playing, we revving the church up. Everybody just calmed down. She was like, okay, turn to Jeremiah. We was like, wait, what?
Like, what you mean you not finished? Wait, we
Right.
done. We done. Like, what are we
She
doing?
proceeded to preach
No,
for
what
45
you mean
more
you get ready
minutes,
to take the
nigga. We was
text?
like, oh my goodness, you are never coming here again.
Listen,
Yeah.
She said,
listen. I
Happy
get
New
it.
Year.
Some people preach.
That's dope.
That's fire. That's fire. Got to put that on a shirt.
Yeah, that is hot.
But it's true, and I just think as we continue to grow and evolve as leaders and church leaders of today, We have to understand that, there are some traditions and ordinances, obviously communion, the apothecary, things like that, which will continue forever. And then there are some traditions that we have to let die. And we have to be okay with it. We
Gotta be
gotta be
okay with
okay
it.
with it.
That's the key, Bishop. You gotta be okay with it.
And
You gotta be
that's
okay
just
with it.
what it is. Like the whole thing, that you just got to be okay with it, because people have changed, and the church has changed since 2020. COVID forced the church into literally
A
into fight or
hard,
flight.
a hard reset.
Yeah.
A hard reset. And the truth of the matter is, I really honestly believe that COVID ushered in a factory reset. It brings the church back
Praying for you,
to,
Bishop.
it brings the church back to, or brings the church to the possibility or potential of becoming what God intended for the church to look like. What God intended for the church to look like. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that who is trying to anybody that is trying to practice old practices pre-pandemic in this post-pandemic church age, they are absolutely inconsiderate of God's people. They're inconsiderate of the times that we live in. They have absolutely no clue of what it is that God is absolutely trying to do right now. Their ear is not to the kingdom. Their ear is still stubborn, and they are deaf to the frequency of the kingdom. God is calling the church to a place of more authenticity and more originality and its intentionality. And all of the stuff that we was doing pre-pandemic, trying to incorporate it into this post-pandemic age. And how you know it's happening is that they knew to stop this stuff during the pandemic.
They had no choice.
They had no choice, and they saw their churches begin to grow healthy
Instead of hemorrhaging. Yes, I've
instead
been
of
saying
hemorrhaging.
that. Yes.
And
Yeah,
so,
Yes.
and now,
all growth isn't good growth.
Right.
Because
and
you gotta,
now
yeah.
And now that you got the people back in church, what you trying to do now is you trying to make the people pay for the pandemic.
Trying to make them make up for it.
You trying to make the people pay for the pandemic. So now you asking them for more, and nah. The reset was for everybody. If you didn't spend the PPP money illegitimately, you wouldn't be worried about trying to make up the difference from the.
Jesus said it like this:
Got the PPP
Don't
money
put new wine
in the old
into
wineskin.
old bottles, into old wineskins.
Yeah.
You can't put new wine into old wineskins. That is that's Bible. That's Bible. That's what Jesus said. And that's what's happening. A lot of ministries are still trying to. It's a new wine, and you still trying to use the
It's a
same old
new
wineskin.
it's
It's
a
a new
new
wine.
wine. It's a
It's a
new
new
wine,
wine.
and it's a new wine, and you trying to give the people you still trying to give the people you still trying to give the people wine with a mold in it.
Yeah, you trying to force it into a bottle that can't hold what God is
Yeah.
pouring out. You trying
And
to
you and
force it
you
into that
also
bottle.
and you also functioning with a oil that got flies in it. And I'm just saying, I ain't gonna say no
No
more.
more dead flies. Where Bishop Woodall at? He preached that one year. It was
I
amazing.
I preached I preached during the pandemic, and Lord Holt was the one that actually gave me this scripture. I want to say it's in Amos.
Amos 5.
Amos 5. I'm sick of your
Amos 5,
lips.
21 through 24. Yep. Amos 5, 21 to 24. Yep.
And I preached, God is fed up with us. It was a part of a series during the pandemic that I preached, and the name of the series was Give Jesus Back His
His
Church.
church. I remember you told me. Yep. Because I remember the day we talked about it. Yep. Because I told you I was preaching from that. I'm tired of this church.
I'm tired of this church. Man, listen, man, listen. My church is growing healthy.
That that
I make
during
decisions. I make decisions for my church with my
with
church.
your church, safety in
Hmm.
the multitude of wise counsel.
With my church. Yes, I'm the pastor, but if y'all don't want to be here on watch night, then I ain't opening the church for watch night. I'm gonna
That's it.
open it on January 1st. It's gonna be
Hmm.
open at 12:30, and we're gonna be making the same Sunday noise at 12:30, mixing the oil, preaching. It's and I believe God gonna come up in that place.
Oh, he is. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. But that's because, again, I guess we're realizing and meeting the place where we realize now that church was never meant to be a hierarchical structure, not at least the way we were doing it. But that's a conversation for another day, because there's a lot of people online, and I know, George, you social media head like I am, so we
Yeah.
see it all the time. People talking about deconstruction and all this stuff. But I've learned what true deconstruction is, and deconstruction is not about tearing down. Deconstruction is exactly what it says. The point of deconstruction is for you to fix foundational things, not to
Hmm.
tear something down, but to see where the weaknesses are and not plug them, not
And
plug
shore it
them,
up.
but to shore it up with
Shut
a
up.
better foundation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what so when people say I'm deconstructing and you leave a church, you're not deconstructing, you got an attitude. So
Yeah.
let's not let's call it what it is, because deconstruction is supposed to lead us back to a better version of what we had. It's not supposed to take it apart.
That's
Right.
right.
That's not the purpose of deconstruction.
That's right. Amen.
And
Amen, Bishop.
I've been on my own personal deconstruction journey as both a believer and as a pastor. And
Hmm.
everything you guys are saying is absolutely true, because I think that's what we all are at this point. It's like,
Yeah.
Listen, I think
yeah,
we've
okay,
come to the realization over these 5 years. Like you said, it was a
Bishop Heffer
hard
said we should do
reset.
something like this on the panel.
Then it was a hard learn. This is
Um,
part of what I would like to
I
do
was gonna say Bishop McKenzie is gonna be putting something like this together.
at
I know.
Conclave 2026. This is part of the things that I would love to do at Conclave with the people, in front
Yes,
of the people, with
yes.
like-minded leaders, and we're talking just like this in front of the people because the people need to hear, and they need to hear the
They need to
new
hear that
the
their pastors wrestle with the things that they wrestle with.
Yeah.
and to know that we do care about them and
Right.
we do have their best interests at heart,
Right,
and we do.
that we are looking for a better way through scripture, but
Yes,
looking for a better way to serve them.
yes, and that we're not looking to be served, but we want to serve them, and we want the church to serve them. We want the church to be effective for them, not just a place like Bishop Butler said, just to be. We're going to make up what we lost in the pandemic financially
Because you
and
can't.
run the people ragged. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I've had phone calls on it.
The money's not coming back, y'all. I'm
Right.
just gonna say that publicly. The money's not coming back. You're not getting it.
You're
Which
not going to
means you,
make that back up.
which
Right.
means you either have to be more frugal in your approach, you have to be smarter, more business savvy, be
Hmm.
wiser, and in some cases you may have to scale down.
Yeah.
You have to
Well,
scale
let me
down.
let me say
Yeah.
this. Let me say this.
George looked like, what? Scale down? What's that?
Let me no no no. Let me say
No,
this.
because that's how some of these pastors look. Oh, you know
No,
that.
you're right.
No, but here's what I'm going to say. Because the money is there for God's church,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
right? The
Yeah,
money is
I agree with
there.
that.
What God's not going to let the church do anymore is rape his people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God is not going to allow pastors and bishops to any longer financially abuse the people
In the name of God.
in the name of God. And and I mean, that's but the money is there. And how you going to get the money is you're going to carry out the vision that I gave you.
And make sure that people see it.
If you can, you one, carry out the vision that I gave you, make sure the people see it. Two,
Mhm.
empower your people
Yes,
Empower your
you
people,
preaching.
because they. If there's 20 people in your church, there's 10 of them that have a business idea.
Mm.
If there's 20 people in your church, there's 10 of them in there that have a business idea. Instead of you, and instead of you having the next revival, have the next business expo in your church,
I've
and the
already told my people. Mhm.
and the honorarium that you would give to a revivalist, give that honorarium to somebody who will come and show 10 people how to set up their LLC.
That's right.
Give
People
that
don't even
honorarium.
people don't even realize how easy it is to set up an LLC. They have no idea.
No idea.
You can set up an LLC just like that. They got so many different ways you can
Yeah.
do it.
And so now when you help your members start their business, right? If it's 10 people that got a business, the other 10 don't have it, trust me when I tell you, every one of those 10 are going to need something
Mm.
from one of those 10 businesses.
That's right.
Buy it from there and keep the money in here
It's what the Jewish community has been doing for centuries.
for
Mm.
centuries. And for some reason, us black apostolic Pentecostal people do not get it. I won't be
Cynthia
one of those any longer.
Cynthia's father told her, she told me he told her this when he died, before he died. He told her, don't put all my money in the ground.
Absolutely.
Mm.
He told her, don't put all my money in the ground. In
Right.
other words, don't be
Don't have
spending all this
these
extravagant money
lavish
on a casket
30 and
that's
fifty
good, that
thousand dollar funerals. Like,
that the people
no.
Mm.
only going to see one time.
Yeah.
Right.
They're going to get one look at that casket, and they're never going to see it again.
Yeah. Right.
He said, do not put all my money in the ground. Don't be having all this lavishness for a funeral service. He said, and this is what he said, for a casket that they're never going to see again, for a body I'm never going to use again.
Mm.
Mm. Jesus.
Come on. For a casket I'm never going to see again, and for a body I'm not going to ever use again.
That's good. But it's true.
Jesus. Come on. And
Absolutely.
You putting
we
on a
gotta we gotta reset our mind.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you putting on a
the
you
church
putting
has
on a
reset.
show. You putting on
Yes,
a show. You're gonna
yes.
spend are you really going to spend all this insurance money on burying me?
Right. You got a $500,000 policy and you're
Hold
gonna
on a
take
second. Are you telling me that I paid the premium?
Think about that. Think about it. Come on, Butler.
for you to
Talk
put it in
through
the
it.
ground.
Talk through it. Talk through it. Come on.
I paid the premium so that you can take this money and put it in the ground and
No.
then leave the funeral and say he didn't leave me nothing? Nah, nah.
No, I left you. I left you money. I didn't.
This
Listen,
is
not for
it.
nothing. My mother is still living, but her whole funeral, we have already planned it. We have already paid for it. It's done. And everything that is left out over is coming to me and her grandchildren.
That's
I'm
a
not planning to see
blessing.
my mother's go no time soon. But she was another one. You're not putting my money in the ground.
Mm.
You're not putting my money in the ground.
Absolutely
And
not. We're
these
not
people,
doing that.
you look at these extravagant funerals and you sitting there like, wow. And you look at these caskets, gold trim.
Let me go there. Church folks, bishops, apostles. Look, y'all want to make me go viral saying this? I'm gonna call it out.
Put
It's
me in my
true.
vestments
Cause
and
I've been to some. Right, the vestments already paid for, so
put
you
me in
can
my
put me in
vestments.
those
Nobody's gonna wear those. Take my
ever
ring
again. Right,
off. Take
right.
my ring off. Take
Take the
my
ring,
chain
take the
off,
chain.
and put me in a nice box.
Listen, the
And it
bishops
doesn't.
melt. It's supposed to be melt. Your crosses and chains supposed to be melted down anyway.
Not only
That's
that,
that's
Melted.
and your beer is supposed to be modest.
Exactly.
But we don't. But in the
Modest.
black church, we don't see that. Come on, we've all been to some homegoings for leaders, for the princes of God's church, who, let's be honest, if we look back at it, tens of thousands of dollars were paid for these homegoing services, and then their families are destitute, or in a worst case, their churches are destitute,
Oh no. Or we're at the funeral raising an offering.
raising an offering, right?
We've seen that before.
Seen that
Yeah.
too.
Listen, man. Listen, people need to understand this is a new day, and you gotta have a different mindset, even when
Listen,
it comes to leaving this world. Like, man, like, come on, listen.
one of the most brilliant things I ever saw was the late great Bishop Clarence Keaton, who, when he built that, when we were building that church, because I was a member of his church at the time, when we were building that church over there on Crescent Street, when we were building that church, he went to the bank, and I remember we were sitting in his office talking about us, me, him, Jamel Lewis, Eric Barrett, a few of us, and he was telling us about understanding the real estate game. And he said, that's why I put a policy on myself. And I was like, Pop, what do you mean? He said, we're building this church. There's a
Key man,
policy
they
on
call
me.
it key man insurance.
The key. He said, I put a key man insurance policy on my life that if and when I go, if this building is not paid off, that insurance policy is going to pay off the rest of this building.
The moment I die, this building is paid for.
Key man insurance, man.
True worship is paid for today.
Yeah. Key man insurance. That's what you're
Jordan
supposed to
is
do.
in a building that is paid for. He ain't got to worry about that mortgage.
That's it.
That's what we're supposed to do as leaders. Not leave a burden for the next generation.
My hand is coming back, y'all. My hand is popping right now,
You're
y'all.
doing good work, sir. You're doing good work.
My hand is coming back.
Listen,
But
and we got to be ever so mindful of what we're doing and what we're teaching, what we're showing the
absolutely.
people. We got to be ever so mindful because, like you said, man, it was so profound when he said that. Don't put my my money in the ground. Don't do
That
it.
is crazy. That is crazy.
I'm
I
teaching a
haven't.
class in the spring to
Cause
my
we
people.
gonna listen. We gonna have new bodies when we go to heaven. We gonna have new
Right?
bodies.
This is a body I'm never going to use again.
You're not gonna
But
use this body. It's gonna be the body. It says the body. We gonna be changed in the twinkling of an eye. You're not gonna even use. It's gonna be a new body when you go there.
First of all, if I'm really a prince in the Lord's church, put my body in the water and shoot an arrow at it.
That's it. That's
went
it.
straight Bible on us just now.
That's what they did. What was
Yep.
that? What was that movie with Richard Gere? Was it Lancelot?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
king died, and he had an affair with the queen, and he died, and they stood there and shot that arrow when his body got out there. The arrow hit that casket and woof, burned his body.
Yep. An instant cremation.
Yup.
I'm a prince in the Lord's church.
Correct.
Listen, man, you don't understand what this thing. As I said, these garments we got. People, oh, look at those garments. Yeah, do you realize I gotta live with the fact that I'm preaching in my burial garments.
These are grave clothes.
These are grave clothes. This is what I'm gonna be wearing.
This is what I'm going to be buried in.
I'm preaching in what I'm gonna be buried in. So everybody that's running to be a bishop, you talk about you have no idea. You criticizing us being bishops. You don't even understand. We every time we
Every
fast,
time we put that stuff on,
we are dressing in grave clothes. Because this is what we're gonna be buried in. They don't have to go buy you a new suit. You don't have to buy us new suits. We're gonna be buried. This is what we're gonna be buried in. Man,
folks not ready for that conversation.
this was good though. This is a good last show of the year. We are church guys.
This last 20 minutes y'all got was free. We're going to make y'all pay
Yeah.
for it next time.
Well, I'm definitely not going to church tomorrow now. Thanks, man.
I I'm holding my tongue. I am holding my tongue right
Hold them up, Jesus. Hold them up.
because I can say a
Listen,
lot, man. I can say a lot right now.
No, I mean
But
there is so much that can be talked about with regards to that, and it would I'm sure it would get us all in a lot of trouble with the establishment. Not that we care, but that's just the reality of it, you know.
Yeah, because
But
I had something I wanted to say too, but the Lord says, "Shh, don't you dare. Because folks that act like they don't watch our show, they
oh,
watch our
they
show.
watch. I get that. All,
I learned that, bishops.
oh, yeah, I get
I
that all the
learned.
time.
You know when I
I
learned it? You
I
know when
run
I
into
really
people
learned it?
places like, oh, church guys, and I'm
When
like,
we
oh,
were when we
really?
were at the recording for New York
For
Family,
For New York family? Yep,
when we were there, how many people
a lot of them.
came up to us that
Oh,
we've
the
never
church
seen in the
guys.
chat? We've never seen comment. How many people came up to us to tell us, hey, I watch your show. Hey, I watch y'all. Oh, I enjoy y'all. Yeah, I heard y'all when y'all said that. You be
Yeah,
like,
they may not
I
watch
ain't
it
never
live, but
seen
they'll
you
go
in
back
the,
and
I
watch
ain't
the
never seen
replay.
you in the comments.
No,
listen,
they
I'll
come
tell y'all
back and
right
watch the
now.
replay.
When me and J Mac got into it on the air,
Oh, it was everywhere.
it was everywhere. And Bishop Walker called my phone. Yes. Won't he make you clean inside, Walker?
Not won't he make you clean inside, Walker?
You didn't tell me that. Oh gosh.
But this is listen, and that's why I honestly we push this as much as we do because like it or not, fellas, we make an impact, and it's not always quantifiable in the numbers we see on the day of,
Right.
but y'all know I go back and I study the numbers. I have access to the behind the scenes stuff, so
Geek.
I'll see it'll be on a day of the show it'll be 125, and then I come back on Thursday and it's 1,000. And then I come back the following Monday before the next Tuesday shows, it's up to 5,000, and I'm like, oh, so people are watching this show.
They
Oh
watching.
yeah. They watching, man. I forgot where I was at. Some
And they
guy that I
screen
had
recording
just
too.
met.
And they screen recording, pirates.
And they're in the
Keisha,
hallway. When we put it on our Facebook page, they're in the hallway watching. They're not coming in.
because that's the other thing. They'll watch it in the hallway, turn the volume
Yes.
on, and they're watching it live, but they won't come in, so we don't get the numbers. But
Mm.
they're watching.
Such
I mean, and
idiots.
not that we matter. Like it's not even, but
No, I,
we
yeah, I
understand the
brought it
impact
up
that
to
we
say,
have, right?
I brought it up to say that's why we got to be careful because people that we would never suspect,
But we don't say
i.e.,
nothing crazy. We crack a lot of jokes, but
i.e., like he said, Bishop Walker called this phone. You never suspect they get access and they're watching us on this show.
A lot of people watch the show. And I mean, we have a very entertaining show,
we
and
do.
it's a dope show. It's a dope show. And
We have
so
a great
we thank,
camaraderie. We have a great mixture.
yeah, and we
Mm.
thank all of our viewers
I
who
want to say
support
this:
us.
y'all come in. So if you gonna watch, don't watch from the whole way. Come on in, get the live. Listen, get the you like our show. We appreciate you liking it. Come in, get the live viewers, so that I can go to these advertisers and say, I need some money for this. This
That's
is
right.
what because that's what they're looking for. They need to
Yeah.
know that I can attract or that we can attract 500,000 people a week.
Yep.
You know what
If they
that
see
you know,
if they see that,
and
they'll throw the money at us.
you
They'll
know what
throw it
that's
at us.
called? Keeping the money in our community.
And we will be a blessing to our community if we can make some money off of it.
Absolutely.
We will
Absolutely.
absolutely be a blessing to our community.
Look
That
what
Yeah.
I
not
got. Look what I got, Jay.
What's
that's my
that?
everyday prayer. Lord, I just want to be a blessing to my community.
Yep.
What's that? What's that?
What you about to pull out?
Oh, just a little something.
Lord,
Oh gosh. What is this?
was that a trophy?
Oh,
What is
you
that?
didn't. You. I'm still waiting for the info. The wax seal, D-Lo.
Oh,
Wax seal. You
That's
got
one
it
for
from
Glory?
the same company you was telling me about? Rubber Stamp?
No, this was a gift.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow. See,
This was
that's
a
what I
gift.
want to start doing. The wax vase.
Yeah, to incorporate
Yeah.
with the wax.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's
That's
classic
a
right there.
beautiful gift.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
coat of, with my coat of arms.
Yes, I love. That's nice.
That's dope. That's dope. You don't see too many people with that, so you definitely don't.
But we just getting started.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Listen, y'all like the way Butler was talking? If you're in the New York City area, January 18th, he'll be with me for our 14th church anniversary. My voice is leaving, which means I need to go to bed. But if you
Yes,
join
go to
us
sleep, sir.
January 18th, everybody in my house is sick, and I think they're finally starting to get to me.
Oh no, don't say
Yeah,
that.
everybody in my house is sick, and you know I never sound like this. So I'm like, oh God, my voice is leaving.
Oh
That's not
no,
a good
let me
sign.
tell you something. Kayla and Kyle was sick in this house, and I bind that thing up so fast. I bind it up. Yeah.
Not me.
I've been fighting. I've been praying so far. Listen, I just thank. All I'm gonna say is I
Charmaine's
thank
sick.
the
The
Lord
kids are
for one
sick.
more day.
Because Charmaine working in that daggone prison, she said all half of the inmates are sick. I said, so you brought this home from the jail? Thank you.
I bind that thing up so fast.
'Cause now
Don't
my
come in
kids
my
are sick.
room. Don't come in my room. Don't say nothing to me. And they room is all the way on the other end. It's all the way over there. And don't
Don't even talk to me. Just go over there. Stay
I
over there.
don't want it.
Quarantine section.
For real.
Quarantine.
Listen, I
Quarantine.
ain't had a flu. I ain't had the flu in 15 years.
I don't even know how long
I
it's been
got
for
it
me. It's been
last
a
year
while
for the
too.
first time in 13 years. Last year,
I can't even
But
tell you the last time I had the flu. It has been
yeah, I
that
had the
long.
flu last
Yeah,
year.
me
It got
neither.
me for the first time.
Thank
I ain't
God.
had the flu in
Normally it's my
15 years.
sinuses. My sinuses act up. I get that, but
Mm.
I've been thank God this year. My sinuses have been good so far. I've been praying. I've been very very careful about breathing in that cold air.
Yeah.
You know, keeping the
I'm gonna go
dust mites
and the
down.
difference
All
is
that.
also like you're in Georgia right now, so you gonna be okay because the air quality is different. That's one
It
of the things I
is.
think that saves us like who live south of the Mason Dixon. That the air quality is a little different down here, so we can fight off things a little bit better, a little bit faster
All my
than
preaching,
anybody else.
all my preaching
In
over
the
the next
south,
couple of months
it's in the
is
south.
past Virginia.
Listen, got to do it. But that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go take some emergency and
I don't go
make
up
sure
north
this
until
don't get
April.
worked. What's
Yeah,
that?
Um,
the snow will be
yeah,
melting by then.
yeah.
Yeah, snow be
I'm
gone
not.
by
I
then,
don't
so
go
you'll be
up
all right.
north. I don't go up north until April. I'm up like deep in Connecticut sometime in April. Then I'm in Boston preaching as well. And yeah, and that's when there's no snow.
Well, by then the weather have changed, so you should be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
no
should be
parts
right
of
Yeah,
there.
that.
we'll be in WrestleMania season. That's the springtime.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely looking forward to that. So again, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Still, some of y'all on. I appreciate it. This was a longer show, but again, it's the last show of the year, so we had a good time. We talked basketball. We talked a little bit of football. We talked some WWE. We talked some biblical stuff and stuff for leaders. So you got a full dosage in the last show of the year. Again, shout out to everybody who was here: Bishop Heflin, Overseer Hendrickson, Bucky, Ted, who else? Willie, Keisha, John Cunningham. Who else did I see? Just everybody. We appreciate
D-Lo,
you on
get
tonight.
you
Yes.
get you some fresh ginger,
Yeah, I got some in here. I got some in my kitchen.
mint leaves, fresh ginger, mint leaves, brown sugar, and lemon.
Okay.
Boil that in the hot water, and that's it. And just
Okay.
drink that down.
Okay. I'm gonna get on that before I go to sleep tonight. I don't
Just
know if I
drink
got the
that
mint.
down.
I have
The
everything.
mint
I don't think I have the mint leaves though. Dang.
the
I may
mint
not have
leaves
that.
is yeah. Maybe you can find a well. You're in Virginia. You will not find a 24-hour
I'm
food
about to say
stand.
now Walmart
But
just closed 20 minutes ago, so
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
happening tonight.
Yeah,
Walmart
Super
closed.
Walmart it doesn't stay open 24 hours anymore.
Thanks, COVID. That is the one bad thing that came out of the pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
Super
but
It
Walmart
ruined
the
closing
mint
24-hour
down.
leaves
Walmarts.
when you
Super
boil,
Walmart used to stay open 24 hours.
yeah, when you
And I got
boil
one
the
5 minutes
mint
from the house.
leaves, only thing open 24 hours now is
Eh,
what's that? What's that thing?
No, George, don't do it.
Wegmans. No, not Wegmans. Wawa. The Wawa.
Wawa, yeah, Wawa's open. Well, but Wawa ain't
But
got no mint
the
leaves.
mint leaves, the mint leaves, when you boil the mint leaves in there and that ginger, yo, it's like fresh ginger, brown sugar. Don't use the white sugar.
Yeah,
Brown sugar.
I got brown sugar. I have
Yeah,
everything except the mint leaves. Everything you mentioned, I have it. Except I have it in the house except for mint leaves. I don't
yeah.
have mint leaves.
And just drink it down. Don't even sip it. Just
Just
drink it
guzzle it.
down.
All right.
Lakers is losing to Detroit.
all right, yeah,
42
my
to 30.
Lakers they down by 12. I gotta go in and see. All right, y'all.
George, have a great one.
Take care.
Everybody, we'll see
Happy
y'all
New
next
Year.
week. Let's go Lakers. We need y'all to win this game. So after we beat San Antonio tomorrow, we'll be tied. But y'all have a great one. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see y'all next week on the other side of 2026. Until then, orange and blue skies as
Orange and
always.
blue skies.
Have a great night, everyone.
The church guys. We're live on a podcast. A church guy sports show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown is shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, church guys sports show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The church guys. We're live on the podcast. A church guy sports show. The church guys. We're live on the podcast. A church guy sports show. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined.